What up, Dolo? Sorry about being late, y'all. I got caught up in some family issues. Oh, let's see the damn connection. How the motherfucker. Good evening, Marcus Lehigh, if I said your name right. Oh, Lord. What a day, what a day. Y'all come. I'm having connection issues. I will be at Verizon tomorrow. From now on, I'm going to stop giving a time that I'm going to come on. Because every time I So I apologize for being late. Family issues. Hey, Osmond, my friend. Every time I give a time, my family, I tell you about me with being on time. Lord have mercy. So from now on, y'all, I'm not going to give a time. Every time, well, my family bad on me. They hard on me. Ain't that right, Trina? She just texted me and say, folks waiting on me. Hey, Trina, cousin. If I tell you I'm gonna be somewhere at 7 o'clock, it's gonna be about 8:30. Some be messing with me, y'all. It really ain't my hour of extra time to be here on time. Hey, my cousin Trina. So I apologize for being late. I would not give this thing here, man. My signal. I'm in the country. What up? My signal is crap, y'all. I will be at Verizon first thing in the morning. Shit. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch, man? Your boy is out of work, y'all. It's in here. I'm waiting on my signal. Can y'all hear me, first of all? Can y'all hear me? Because I'm looking at a low signal. So can y'all hear me? And can you see me pretty good? I ain't want to wear all this damn pink for none of y'all can't see me. Oh, yeah, that's right. Verizon having some issues, right? Wink, wink. Verizon having issues. And the other day was AT&T. So whatever your phone service may be, or your computer service, you have an issue. I guarantee it. We being hacked. Not hacked, but what you call it? Yeah. That's it. Appreciate that. Stay busy. Let me see. Let me get you up here. Oh, one person. I need that. I just throw the I'm gonna unplug this damn see if this thing a reboot, y'all. So don't go nowhere. That's been my issue. Cause we got a lot to talk about. I got a lot on to show y'all, a lot I want to talk to y'all about, inform y'all. I got the hookup, I got the tea. It ain't really tea. It's some bullshit. For damn, hold on, y'all. I'm sick of this right here. I got so much. Put on all this pink. Can't turn my camera off, man, and then y'all can't see me. I done throw my pink on. I'm gonna fix that camera. I promise you. There we go. Hold on. It's wrong. Just said wipe the lens. It ain't the lens, it's the damn service. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the I don't have let's see. Unplug this thing. Well, I'll tell you what, y'all, we gonna have to roll. Can y'all hear me? I ain't worried about that no more. I ain't finna do all this shit anymore. Verizon having an issue. Verizon having an issue. It ain't got this ain't me here. So can y'all hear me? Long as y'all can hear me, we're gonna get the rolling. And thank you, Pete. Let me see for the cash app. My God, you saved me then, boy, cause your boy ain't working. Pete McLemore, I want to say your name, your whole name. Somebody told me. Don't say my name. Where you at? Right here. Can y'all hear me? Long as you can hear me, we're gonna get this show started. P Mac 713. Salute back to you, my man. I appreciate you. So this Verizon right here, y'all. This ain't me. I done did everything I know to do. As long as y'all can hear me, we're gonna get this show on the road. So thank y'all for tuning in as always. I appreciate it. And as y'all know, as of right now, I'm unemployed as far as my trucking business now. So right now I'm just a YouTuber. And am I worried? Not right now. Well, let me put it this way. I'm worried about us as a whole. I'm worried about us as a whole, not just me. But as of right now, I'm unemployed, and thousands. See, we looking at 45,000 or whatever union workers gonna strike starting at 12 midnight, but they already started. Them boys were so slow today. Hold on. I appreciate you, Tar Heels. Did I check out XRP? I don't know. Let me see. I don't know what that Bitcoin stuff. Appreciate you. Markeisha Renee, welcome. Y'all check her channel out, Markeisha Renee. Beautiful young lady. Oslin has her own channel. My good friend and my right now only moderator. I don't need a whole lot of them because I done got rid of the haters. I know how to get rid of the haters. All right, now, as of right now, if y'all don't know, I'm out of work. So look for me to be on here more often. And I'm gonna go hard on this shit, y'all. For real. This we got some bullshit going on right now. I ain't lying. So the people going on strike 12 o'clock midnight, in case y'all didn't know. Now, I've been telling y'all this for about at least a month now. At least a month. And people, man, what you talking about? You don't know what you're talking about. I was getting emails and this and that. Man, I ain't heard nothing about no strike. They ain't saying it nowhere, man. You are fake news. And what they were calling me? Fake news, doom and gloom. That's all you so pessimistic. What else they were saying about it? They were saying all types of stuff, y'all. Because they hadn't heard it in the news. And I'm down there with the people. Edmonton, Tuxedo Bowie. Welcome. I appreciate it. So I'm right now here with these people. And I got folk calling me a lie, saying I'm just saying this so I can get views on my YouTube channel. Pete N, I appreciate you. That's greatly appreciated and needed. Thank you. So I was lying because at one time I don't know why I ain't gonna say I was the only one saying it. I was one of the only ones saying, hey, we're going to be on a strike in about a month now. Jack Frost. My bad. No, you got to appreciate you, Jack Frost. So when I was telling everybody, and I ain't got to work tomorrow, y'all. So I'm gonna be on here until I get y'all. If y'all can hang in here with me, I know some of y'all still got jobs. Let me see. Pam Warren, I appreciate you. I know some of y'all still got jobs, right? So you might have to be to work in the morning. You're welcome, Preppy Princess. But I'm going. What up, P Mac? Appreciate you, man. I really do. That really helped out a lot. So I'm gonna be on here until I get all of the information to y'all about this strike, what's really going on, why they doing it, and so y'all can form your own opinion about who right and who wrong. I'm not gonna give my opinion because my opinion like got me Jimmy Hoffa or whatever you call it. Y'all know y'all remember him. Damn, FedEx gave you off. If anybody else on here out of work, as far as you're not in the union for what I'm doing or what have you, but your job is slowed up or laid you off, you not being able to work, what have you. And I ain't a big person when it comes to praying for other folks. I pray for myself. You supposed to pray for yourself too, because we don't know who God these folk praying to. So be careful when you ask folk. I see people say, pray for me. I don't do that. I pray for myself. But this one of them times I'm gonna say, pray for some other folk. If you can, if that work, I don't know. But we need to try any damn thing we can try right now. Because not only are the union workers out of work, there are thousands of truckers like myself that's out of work right now. Instantly. Remember how I told y'all how life 1 minute could be this way and the next minute, just like that, things can change on you. Everything could be fine 1 minute, and the next minute, in a split second, your whole world upside down. I'm gonna do that work for fun. I don't work just for money. I work because I gotta sit around the damn. I ain't gonna sit around the house. Trust me, I'm not. I'm gonna find something to do. I do Instacart, which they ain't been paying worth a damn, but I'm gonna do it just to have something to do. Thank you, Preppy Princess. Let me see. Appreciate you, young lady. Dang, you lost 3 jobs in 1 day, Patrice? My God. So, thousands of truckers are instantly out of work. And believe it or not, a lot of them were living check to check because we've been slow for the last few years because of not the epidemic, because of the economy. Poor leadership we have, which I'm going to show you something about this too. And have you ever noticed that over the past few years, last few elections, the unions always went Democrat? They ain't going Democrat this time. I'm going to show you why. I got all that coming for y'all. Video clip would have y'all in for a show. And some information from the horse's mouth. If y'all haven't heard it from him yourself, you're going to hear tonight from the union boss, the big dog. And I like his mindset, his mentality. His name is Harold Daggett, I think. Yeah, the Dow Jones is up, Bobby. The Dow Jones is up, if that makes y'all feel any better. But I'm finna be in here all night until I get this information out, y'all. I don't care if I don't get if they're monetized. They have an issue with monetizing my lives, whatever. So I'm gonna try to be careful with my cussing. But I might end up cussing because I get emotional, not emotional, passionate sometimes, not an emotional man. So you got thousands of truckers that woke up today. Well, not today. We work today, but we ain't getting much done because they was already chilling. You know how you was at the last day of school, when you ain't do nothing on the last day of school? That's how they was the day they knew, so we ain't getting nothing done. So now we got thousands of truckers all over the country out of work, no work. A lot of them was check to check before this happened. The last time this union had a strike was 1977. And they were on strike for 45 days. I tell you what, y'all. If this strike here lasts a week, we are seriously effed. And you're going to see why. This, right now, when they went on strike back in 77, we did more we did more, we made stuff here in America, right? In 1977, when the union went on strike, we did more production here in America. So it didn't cripple the economy that bad back then. Even though they were on strike 45 days, it was a different time. That's it. Appreciate you, BS and Takeem Hilton. We manufactured here in America. We didn't have to ship import as much as we do now. Food, electronics, technology, whatever we had, we made most of it here. So when they went on strike then, it wasn't as bad as it is now. And boy, I'm gonna tell y'all in a minute, back then they were just making millions. They're making billions now. The economy is making billions in a day, just what they do. So one day, each day for this strike, we losing, I think he said like I'm gonna let him tell y'all that on like $5 billion a day. And each day will set us back like a week. And the longer it goes, the days add up. What you do, boss lady? You a cop? Yeah, crime has increased. So we are, let's get this going right here. Y'all need to hear this. Yeah, compounded, that's it. Each day gonna be compounded. The first day, first week, he gonna explain it to you. I'm gonna let him tell y'all. Y'all might not be able to see it because you probably can't see. Can y'all still, am I still blurry as far as the visual? And that camera still ain't. Oh, I got almost 1,000 people in here. I'm gonna give y'all something to look at too. Yes, ma'am. People have lost their minds. Rodney, I appreciate you. Michelle, I really appreciate you. Jay, I appreciate you. I appreciate all y'all for these cash out, man. Yeah, boy, I need it. And I appreciate y'all. Because I ain't trying to get back out here on these streets. But a desperate man, a hungry man, gonna eat. But I ain't got to do all that kind of bullshit. I got too much. I got too many legal hustles now to go back to that bullshit. But I am worried about, I'm really worried about, oh, it ain't gonna be no Christmas this year, Seek True. Let me get my show started, my clip. Pull my clip up. I already got it set and waiting. Let me see. Here we go to the back. I made a big mistake. Port strike. Let me see. Top 5. All right. Hold on, y'all. I got all of them. I want to see which one I want to play first. Here we go.
Of thousands of port workers from Maine to Texas had to strike when the clock strikes midnight tonight. This all happening over a pay dispute. The International Longshoremen's Association demanding a 77% pay raise increase over 6 years and more guarantees their industry will not be upended by the addition of automation. Last night, the ILA confirmed its workers will be striking. The strike could cost the economy up to $5 billion per day and lose more than $7 billion in GDP per week. President Biden yesterday again saying he will not stand in their way. Watch. Joining me now is Alba Wheels Up International founder and chairman Salvatore Stile. And Salvatore, thank you for being here with us. So give us your I mean, it looks that we are going to have a strike tonight if something changes.
If I was a betting man, which I'm not, I would bet that probably 99 probability percentile of having a strike. I understand that will be some what's called wildcat walk-offs, and that means some rogue longshoremen might start walking off around 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock this afternoon without the sanction of the union, but nevertheless walk off and have their own little posse, so to speak, that would just start leaving or slow down.
The big issue seems to be that automation.
Yeah,
and the International Longshoremen's Association, they're demanding a total ban on automation at gates, cranes, all the moving containers that load and unload the cargo. You say, look, U.S. ports are already behind in automation on a global scale. and that could further hurt our nation when it comes to exports and imports.
Yes, we're in the lower quartile actually of efficiency with the world container analysis going on. So automation is really a must at the very basic level. We're in a situation here, and I always like using some examples to compare to. It's like if you have a bank and you have a teller, and now they have ATM machines. Well, if this was DLA, they wouldn't want ATM machines, or they wouldn't want Easy Pass or Fast Pass going into a tunnel or a bridge, all told. So regardless, they just want basically all their members to have jobs, irrespective of the consequences.
We had Chris Spear on at the top of the show this morning at 6 a.m. He represents the American Trucking Association. Listen to what he told me about the effects that this strike is going to have on the eastern states.
We've got Southeast United States, half of North Carolina, parts of Georgia, Southern Virginia that are underwater or under mud digging out. These people need help. We're going to shut down 36 ports, all the commerce going in and out of this eastern half of the country. 46% of all agriculture is exported out of our East Coast ports. This is not the time for a strike. This administration needs to get these parties to the table and get a deal.
What do you make of that comment, especially the timing now that you've got a disaster unfolding in North Carolina? These people are going to need food. They're going to need supplies.
I think he's on the mark. There are some ports on the East Coast, I believe with Del Monte, that are non-union and short. They could bring in some fruits, but nearly not enough for the whole country. The spoilage will probably start, I would, in my opinion, think after a week of good sitting at the piers or docks that are offloaded. You have bulk goods, chemicals, grains, and so forth on the inbound that will be impacted for processing. And again, the American farmers and agriculture, they're really going to get hurt because this is their harvest season, and these are exports that are needed to be shipped out.
Certainly,
It sounds like everybody's going to be hurt. We've heard for weeks that big companies were able to front load their orders and bring in things ahead of an anticipated strike. What about small businesses? Who's really going to be nailed on this?
That's a great point. Big companies usually prep. They have enormous supply chains. They have multiple distribution centers, the West Coast, all over the country. But when you look at a small importer who's bringing a couple of containers a month, that's their livelihood, they don't have the ability, especially to front load with cash flows. You have to remember that they're bringing in early. They have to hold inventory longer. So at the end of the day, in my opinion, the real injustice will be to those small companies just trying to get by with inflation, high interest rates. Those are the guys that are going to have to maybe lay off a person or lose their business. But you have to remember one thing. If there's a cancellation from a retailer saying, hey, I'm sorry about your problems, but everyone has the same problems, and you're supposed to have your goods in by this date. And
No, Cat Z, it's not just the East Coast. That's what he was talking about. Agriculture is going to affect the East Coast because that's what most of the agriculture this time of year, it's their harvest season on the East Coast. And they ship stuff overseas. So now they didn't harvest their crop. They've been growing their crops or whatever, the farmers. Now they can't ship them. That stuff they're going to sit there and spoil. Take about a week to spoil. 1 week. So just that 1 week of not shipping, they're putting the stuff on the ship to where they can preserve it or whatever they do. It's going to spoil. So no, Cat Z, it's not just affecting the East Coast. The strike in general, that's just one part of the East Coast that is affecting the farmers and stuff. But this strike going to affect the whole country. Now, California got their ports still out there. They got railroads on there, and that's what the guy going to tell y'all in a minute. How California went on and caved in. I ain't going to say cave in because I might say the wrong thing, and the union workers want to kill me because I got it wrong with no harm intended. The unions don't play with no union, but actually, I play about a lot of things. No, I don't. But I ain't playing about nobody's money. No man, and they what have you. So that's what we got going on right now. That's the first video I want to show y'all. And you see, they got what you call a Taft-Hartley, what the president can do. And y'all need to know about this. Remember this name, Tafthaulley. I think that's how you spell it. It's an act that the president can do. Oh, my bad, Jadism. appreciate you. And today, I got on Zerjoff, Alexandria. Zerjoff, Alexandria, the scent for the day. And they say it's supposed to be like I know people don't care about that for real, but hey, Fanny P, that's supposed to be like a winter scent, but I don't get into all that. Hold on, y'all. Now we got what I can see at least 1,230 people in here, which is big for your boy. And I appreciate all y'all, but I need, since y'all here, go and hit the like button for me. And I promise you after this show, you'll want to be back because I'm coming from the heart with this. I don't have all the bells and whistles. You ain't going to hear no sirens going off. I ain't going to be able to hit a button and be like, but if you want to hear some real talk, you're in the right place. No hate going on over here. No spin. Just straight, true, honest, genuine dudes. So this, welcome y'all. Almost 1,300 people. So let's get this thing, keep it rolling. Now I want y'all to hear from the big dog. Where he at? Where my boy at? Now I ain't gonna let you hear from the Black Democrats yet. The Black Democrats are calling anybody that don't vote for Kamala an idiot. They talk about us bad, y'all. Oh, but Joe Biden, right? What he can do a 90-day, what you call a Taft-Hartley. Even though the unions, between the union and the shipping companies, they can, the president can come in and do like an executive order type deal where he can make them go back to the table. They would have to go back to work for what, 80 or 90 days. It won't kill a strike, but it'll make them have to work for like 90 days, if I ain't mistaken, 80 or 90 days. Pam Warren, welcome. It will make them have to go. It's like, that ain't gonna work. How you gonna make somebody work and they ain't in prison? But anyway, we're in a free country. You're gonna make somebody work. But it's somewhat where it makes, I ain't gonna say it make them, but it have them, because right now they ain't even talking, y'all. They ain't talked since June. They not negotiating. They not doing none of that. They ain't doing nothing. The union, it's a what you call it? That automation, it's a done deal. They like, we ain't even discussing that, because first what happened was the no automation thing within their last contract is what I found out. The no automation. Now I might get in trouble with the port, but I'm gonna tell the truth for what I know. Whoever don't like it, they don't like it. Yeah, y'all hit the like button for your boy, man. But whoever don't like it, don't like it. I might be out of work for real even when the strike over with, because now the port might come against me. But I'm gonna tell the truth. I ain't gonna lie on nobody. If I say something that's wrong, it's not intentional, and I will go back and fix it like I fixed what I said about the union. I was wrong about that. If I'm saying something wrong tonight, I'm gonna fix that too. But the word is that the previous contract, all right, this contract is over October the 1st. It was a 6-year contract which ends at midnight tonight, October the 1st. They wasn't gonna go on strike. They were just going, they just normally renegotiate, the contract up. They had already offered them like a 30% raise or something like that, and the guy was like, not enough. And y'all might say, well, damn, they already making this, that, and other, and 30% wasn't enough. Y'all might say that, man, they tripping, the union, right? But when you find out how much these shipping companies are making, and during COVID, while everybody else was at home, working from home, shelter in place, whatever you call it, them union workers were still out in the dock. A friend of mine, father, a rapper by the name of Rich Boy. I don't know if y'all heard of Rich Boy from Mobile. He hit it big not too long ago. But he's from Mobile, Alabama. His name is Rich Boy. That's his rap name. Look him up. And during COVID, his father worked down there at the a well-respected man in the community. He owned a business here, local business owner. Well-respected, good dude, been known since I was in high school. He owned a package store / family business here called K&R. I think it was K&R. Yeah, that was K&R. Yeah, throw some D's on it. That's him, rich boy. Well, he from Mobile. I know him personally. And his dad's name was Richard, which he named after his father. But his father worked at the port. Was one of the port workers. During COVID, he caught COVID and died. So I know people personally that died during the pandemic coming to work at the port. The port made billions of profit. And now the union said, hey, we came to work, our people died, and now it's time to pay up. We let y'all ride it on out. We ain't trip. We ain't do this, but now the contract, now it's time to negotiate. Look out for your boy. That's pretty much what they're saying. That's what they're saying. I want y'all to understand that before you start being mad at the unions. Like I was kind of tripping. Like they tripping, they getting out of there. Nah, I know. I'm like, damn, I see where y'all coming from. Now let's get on to the next thing. And again, I think Joe Biden is pissed because of how they railroaded him. So he ain't doing this right here. This president could at least, I'm not telling him to do it. I ain't telling y'all what, you union folk, you listening. I ain't telling him that he should do that. I'm saying he could. Now, the American people, a lot of them, they'll be happy with it because it'll help us get through Christmas. Because it'll postpone the actual strike for like 90 days. That'll take us through Christmas. But Joe Biden ain't he already said he ain't doing it. He already said he ain't doing it. So he ain't gonna stop it. The last time this strike happened was 1977. It was different times then. We didn't depend so much on imports and shipping as we do now. We depended on it, but not like we do now. Because we built and made a lot of our own stuff to where if there was a strike, the majority of stuff that we get from overseas now, we got in America. We don't hardly make nothing here no more. So the ship's shut down now. I'm gonna let the boss man tell you. This video is about 17 minutes, and for fair use purposes, I'm gonna have to stop it ever so often. I can't just let it play all the way through the 17 minutes. Y'all know the YouTube rule. So I'm gonna let this play. This is the head, the union boss. He looked like what you imagine in your head before I let you see this guy. Imagine in your head what a union boss would look like. If you ever saw one, the union, the unions. And what a union boss would look like, and tell me if this dude don't look like a stereotypical union boss. And I think Biden trying to, you're here, let's go. Let's get it cracking. Hit the like button, you almost 1,500 people. Where you at? Here you go, right there.
They're illegally robbing you. And it's happening every time you pay for car insurance. Here's the deal.
I find it fascinating. I believe you said you joined in 1967.
Yes.
You must have an incredibly unique perspective on how the industry changed in those years. You came on before containerization, and you were a young guy and in the family of this industry. How if you could do a 50,000-foot view of how you've seen it change, what is it to you?
I can tell you it changed a lot. I can tell you back in the 60s, the first company that started containerization was Sealand. Two truck drivers, Malcolm McLean, Cecil Yeagers, got together and said, we're taking cargo up and down the East Coast. Why don't we normally you get a ship, put the cargo on a ship, and go up and down the East Coast. They weren't even thinking about over Europe, none of that. They wanted to try to catch a trucking company to put it on a ship and bring it up here, put it on a ship and bring it down there. So they went and got an old tanker ship, and they got engineers, and they sponsored the money, and they got people to chip in, and they came up and they built a crane on the ship, and they got a container, and they put the cargo in. And maybe the first ship came up with 50 boxes, not even 50, 20 boxes. It worked. They came into the port, the crane on the ship unloaded them, and they loaded them on, and they went down. Well, it caught on. And from there, everywhere you go in the world, you'll see those cranes. They look like monsters. No matter where you go, what port, overseas, Europe, Rotterdam, Amsterdam, anywhere, Spain, those cranes are there. It all started with Sealand. The company before Sealand is called Pan Atlantic. But Sealand bought that, and then they became Sealand. Okay, I show up 1967. I explained to you before, the maintenance local was down. We built it all up.
Let me get y'all to understand something before we go any further. I'm looking at some of these comments, some of this. I ain't gonna call you out your name because I was thinking the same thing. Nah, I know better. Once, cause I'm in the loop. I got friends that's in the union. See, when I was saying my little thing about the certain union people I didn't like, I wasn't talking about all of them because I got a lot of union friends that's on the union. Okay, so I'm not against union. When y'all heard me make my few comments a week ago, and some of them union folk came at my ass, and I'm like, hold on, bro. That ain't what I meant. So I was uninformed. Not uninformed, but I was informed, but I didn't have the complete story. So by me being in the loop, I was able to get some information that, like, I knew the strike was coming before most other people did. Well, I ain't know it, but I was reporting it before the news was reporting it. And I wasn't trying to be the first. I didn't know I was first. I was just telling y'all what I had heard, right? So it seemed like a lot of y'all mad because they got the balls to do what most of us want to do. Because we know we getting screwed on our jobs. I just saw the comment where the guy was saying they're making $81,000 a year, now they want to make $140,000 a year. Yeah, from a company that's making billions. You hater? You sound like a hater. They working for people that's making billions, and you tripping because they want to make $140,000 instead of $81,000, and they risking their lives. People get killed on them docks regularly. I can't stand if I don't like Democrats and haters. Democrats and haters, I can do without. They ain't never got to see another one a day in my life, except my sister and family members. I got to see them. I love them. They still Democrats. But anybody else, Democrats and haters, Lord, please don't take them to heaven with us. Anyway, this automation thing that y'all say, I just saw somebody say they hope the automation roll them over. They ancient and they dinosaurs and get rid of. Do y'all know they're going to eventually touch all our ass with that automation? Be careful what you wish on other folks. Because that shit ain't going to stop with just the unions, the port. These bosses and these big companies don't want to pay nobody. Not just them. You talking about $140,000. That ain't no damn money nowadays. And then they don't want to pay you $30,000. You making 30 or 40, guess what? The people that paying you that, they don't want to pay you that. You talking about they making whatever they making, that little job you on where you making your 30. The people that's paying you 30, trying to figure out a way to not pay you 30. You better believe it. You thinking you safe because you don't make what they make? Them folks trying to figure out a way not to pay you them $30,000 or whatever you making right now. You might be working. McDonald's trying to figure out a way to get them workers up out of there. McDonald's don't even want to pay. They want automation. You think they're just going to affect the unions? That's what I had to, they had the guys that I know that talked to me that gave me a better understanding of what's going on. They like, bruh, this ain't gonna just, cause a lot of times people, as long as it ain't affecting you, you don't care. That's what I know about America. When we used to care about each other, we in a society now where as long as it ain't me, I don't give a shit. Well, guess what? It's gonna be your ass real soon. I promise you. It's gonna be you real soon if you just a worker and not an owner. All them folks ain't making no $200,000 a year, and if they making anything near that, they ain't working no 8 hours like everybody. Them boys be working 16, 20-hour shifts. They might come in on the weekend and work the whole weekend. Y'all thinking them boys making that kind of money just on 8 hours, 5 days a week? Y'all ain't putting in them hours them boys putting in. They getting overtime out the ass. They're not making that with just no 40 hours a week. I can't stand I hate it. Let me see one more of these hating that comment. You getting your ass up out of here. Well, fuck. Y'all mad at somebody trying to get their money. Why don't you try to get yours? Get your money instead of worry about somebody else trying to get theirs. Man, I can't stand a hater and a Democrat. They one and the same. I ain't never been a hater, but I used to be a Democrat. But anyway, hey, Brina B. Right, Trina. That's my cousin Trina right there. Y'all see Trina Michelle? That's the one who let me quit. And now here I am with 15,000 people, not 1,500 people on the live. A little country boy from Mobile, Alabama, calling this Trina right there. And we gonna kick it the weekend, Trina. But anyway, like you right, David Parker. We all need raises. Everybody need a raise. Why y'all fight? Y'all mad at somebody fighting against the court? Oh my God. Y'all them same dudes. Y'all them same folks. When a slave escaped the plantation, that's why I tell y'all, don't tell these folk about what you're trying to do. Don't tell folk what you're trying to do. How you trying to better your life, your plans, and your dreams. Don't tell nobody. They're going to run tell massa. They're going to run tell massa on your ass. You better not tell them other slaves. I'm finna escape this bitch. I'm finna run. You don't want to leave too? They're going to tell you, you crazy. Massa more good white folk. What's better than what we just got here? I ain't going nowhere. You sound like a damn fool. You know, the modern day Democrat, how they talk to us that then left the Democrat plantation, but how they call us idiots and crazy. You a fool. What's better than what the Democrats got here? You Negroes that's coming at me because I ain't a Democrat no more and I ain't for her. Oh, y'all falling for that old, if they pay them more, we're going to be higher prices. Guess what? They ain't paying them more now, and we still got high prices. Is you serious? If you pay people more money, see, y'all listen to the corporations, media. Y'all so easy to brainwash. When you believe anything a screen tell you. If that screen tell you, you believe it. That screen you watching. Don't believe them other folk unless you watching me. I'm going to tell you the truth. Because whatever I'm telling you, you can go back it up yourself and see, am I lying? I'll tell you where I got my information from. So y'all under the impression that if people on the job, if the workers make more money, that's going to raise the prices. Well, guess what? There's a lot of people that had a raise and who knows when, and the price is still going up. How do you explain that then? If people making more money going to raise the prices, why are the prices going up when people ain't making more money? People still making the same shit they've been making for years, but the price is still going up. Explain that one to me. Y'all who say if they make more money, it's going to increase the prices. When last time you been to the store? I'm from the South, we say store. I said, thank you, my bad. Damn. Let me get this cash up out of here so I can put y'all up here for your support. I appreciate y'all. That's my man PMAC 713 with the $100. I appreciate it. Man gave me $100 and a cash out. And Saab Turbo 1986. Appreciate you. So let me get back to this, man. I got to take a break to clean the video anyway. So, oh my God, Democrats and haters, I can't stand y'all. You're right, Tina Hogan. They're the same, but they're different. She said Democrats and Republicans are the same. They're the same, as in they don't, like they say, the left wing and the right wing of the same bird. They're different, but they are the same. They think they're different from each other, not knowing they're the same. The Democrat and the Republican, both. I ain't gonna call about it today. I'm gonna leave that alone. Thank you, Juan B. Let me see, let me get you up here while I can, because this thing, I need to slow the screen down. It's scrolling too fast. Appreciate you, Juan B. No, yeah, they both indoctrinated, both of them. Like, I'm sitting up here looking at Democrats talk about them damn Republicans, them racist Republicans. And I'm looking at Republicans talk about the Democrats. I'm looking at both. I'm like, what are y'all talking about? What up, Gucci the Welder? Well, let me get this going.
Built it all up. You heard me. Where the changes started, we always went for a 3-year contract. When my father, when I was a young kid, went on strike for 25 cents. 25 cents. We went on strike in 1977 for 3 months. 80 cents.
80 cents.
Fast forward.
So y'all talk about all the money they're trying to get now. Y'all don't know what all them folks have been through, what they had to fight for. They had to go on strike because them folks didn't want to get them an 80-cent raise. They had to go strike for 80 cents. Y'all talking shit because of what they want to raise for now. You think they forgot about the time when y'all didn't want to give 80 cents? Not even $1. 80 cents. They had to strike for that. That means when they went in there and said, hey, we want an 80-cent raise, the boss said no. The boss said no for 80 cents. You think the folks forgot about that? So now we're going to ask for some money. If they're going to tell us no, they're going to tell us no for some real money, not no damn 80 cents. Them folks don't want to pay you an extra nothing. So anyway.
Back then, the companies were lucky they made millions of dollars, 10 million, 5 million. Today, they make billions and billions of dollars. They make, MSC is the richest shipping company in the world, made 3 times the money than Amazon. A lot of money, right? Billions. Well, one of the companies, and I won't mention his name, he took himself a Christmas bonus, $4 billion. He took it out.
I'm gonna bag it up a little bit. Y'all need to hear this. Y'all that's tripping because they want an 80% raise. They don't want 80%, it's 77%, and that's over 6 years. Which is they want $5 a year. They want $10 raise right now. This is not 80% like right now. It's over 6 years to keep up with inflation. Same thing, ain't that what you want? You want the same thing. They just willing to fight for it. You ain't. You just want to stand on the time clock running your damn mouth. Or come on, Big Ward, paid talking shit. You want the same thing they want. They got the balls to fight for it. And you don't. You just want to talk shit. Like a good little old hater. Employee cannot tell a bosses what to do. employees that stick together can. See, y'all so brainwashed. My man say employee can't tell the boss what to do. You think the boss want to do the work his damn self? Why you think he hired your ass? Because he like you? No, because he don't want to do the work. So, I want y'all to listen to what this man finna say about one of them, just one guy, one of the bosses. I want y'all to hear what he did. While y'all around here tripping about these folk want a $5 a year raise, because that's all they want, $5 a year. They want $10 right now, a $10 raise an hour, and then they want $5 each year of the contract over a 6-year period. And that's just to keep up with inflation. What that means is, what good is it going to do you to get a raise right now, but it's like your money it don't matter. Because inflation is so high, the raise you got, it's like you ain't got no raise. Oh, my God. Anyway, while y'all mad at them folks for wanting that little raise right there, listen to what this boss did for him and his family. Before y'all judging people that just like you and me.
So, a Christmas bonus, or before Sealand's called Pan Atlantic. Sealand bought that, and then they became Sealand. Okay, I show up 1967. I explained to you before, the maintenance local was down. We built it all up. You heard me. Where the changes started, we always went for a 3-year contract. When my father, when I was a young kid, went on strike for 25 cents. 25 cents. We went on strike in 1977 for 3 months, 80 cents. Fast forward, back then the companies were lucky they made millions of dollars, 10 million, 5 million. Today, they make billions and billions of dollars. They make, MSC is the richest shipping company in the world, made 3 times the money than Amazon. A lot of money, right? Billions. Well, one of the companies, and I won't mention his name, he took himself a Christmas bonus, $4 billion. He took it out for him and his family, $4 billion. A French company, I won't mention their name.
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear what he just said about that one of them CEOs? I'm trying to hear. Are you with me? One CEO took out for himself. They didn't give it to him. They didn't give him the $4 billion. He just, hey, I need $4 billion for Christmas. And y'all complaining about somebody want a $5 raise. Whew. That's something to think about. How see, I know how you haters work, because I deal with you haters on a regular basis. So I know there's some haters in the house. I get death threats on a regular basis, which I ain't studying y'all, over some YouTube videos. So I know how y'all hate some haters. And you ain't gonna hate the big ones, you're gonna hate the people right next to you. That's how the hater shit work, y'all. A hater will hate you and love the enemy. This man took out $4 billion. This ain't got to do with what he already making. He already making billions. And he took out just for not for his pension to retire off of, not for his whatever you call it, your severance pay where you lose your job, none of that. Just for one Christmas. $4 billion. and you worried about somebody talking about an 80% raise over 6 years. God damn, y'all some haters and Democrats. Y'all still want to vote Democrat? We're going to get to that later. I'm going to be here all night.
I won't mention their name. They gave all their employees 50 months salary as a Christmas gift. No, look at that money. They have so much money.
Did y'all hear that part? Another company, after he just said about the guy gave himself $4 billion, y'all hit them likes, please. Another company, one of the shipping companies that they striking against, that these people striking against, that y'all worried about them getting a little money from these greedy ass rich folks who probably gonna tell me don't come back in our port no more, but hey, it is what it is. They gave their employees, imagine working for this job. This is the job. I need to find out what they went, if they're hiring. They gave these folks 50 months salary for a Christmas bonus. Let's do the numbers. Say you work at this company. He said he wouldn't say the name of the company, which that's probably something to do with the rules or whatever. So he can't get the names. But one of the companies that they finna go to strike against, who they striking against, while y'all complaining about the union, which ain't nothing but workers just like you and me, while y'all complaining about they want too much, they ain't gonna get that, because that's what I was saying. They ain't gonna get no 77%. That's what I was saying, because I didn't understand. I ain't heard this yet. Now that I done heard this, that's why I changed. When y'all talking about apologize this week, that's why I apologize for what I said to the union workers, because I didn't know this information at the time when I said what I said. Hold on, look at this. Who is this? Goof ass people out here. 50 months. How long you said it is? 4.5 years? Only 50 months. 12 a year. 4 years, 48. It's 4 years and 2 months. So just say the average worker at this company, these are workers that work, probably office workers. They probably don't do nothing. They ain't on the ship. They ain't none of that, right? They ain't out there risking their life. These are office workers for the shipping company. These ain't the dock workers. These are the union folks that's striking. Hold on, let me show you this right here. I'm gonna tell you. I felt the same way, Rand Man Comedy. I appreciate your donation. I'm gonna get to that in a minute. I felt the same way, but I'm gonna tell you why I don't feel that way no more. Because when they did this contract right here, they do a contract for 6 years. Whether the economy was bad or not, no matter what's going on in the world right now, that contract, even if the economy was good, that contract ended the day. They ain't wait. It ain't like the union waited. Hey y'all, let's wait till the country is at the worst time and then they strike. We'll get them then. They didn't do that. I'm giving y'all a real truth. They didn't wait till we was in a recession, because that's what we in. They didn't wait for that. It ain't like they just picked the day we're gonna strike on the 1st just for the hell of it, because the country is hurting right now, and this is the best time we can get what we want. And the hell with all the American people. That ain't what they did. The contract expired tonight at 12 a.m. It expires. It's time for a new contract. That was going to happen no matter how the economy was doing. It was going to expire. And it's time to negotiate a new contract. Every 6 years. It ain't had nothing to do with they waited till the economy was doing bad before they go in there and want to strike. They didn't do that. It's time for them to get a new contract. They do this since the beginning, since they've been doing port work back in the 60s, 50s, however long. This ain't nothing new they doing. They ain't just wait till now when we doing bad. Let's get them. That ain't what happened. The contract is up. They negotiating for a raise, which they should get a raise. I want a raise. We just ain't got no union. We ain't gonna. We just see my people that I work with. All we gonna do is complain. Cause I done been on a job. I done been on a job with other truckers complaining about the pay, and I'm the leader. My dumb ass gonna be the leader and go in here and get everybody. I call everybody in the group. This is what we need to do, y'all. Since they don't want to go up on our pay. I was a gas hauler and I was driving the gas tanker. I knew there's power in numbers. I couldn't go in the office by myself and say, hey, we need a raise. So I told everybody, say, look, I was familiar with unions. My father was a longshoreman. So that's why another reason why I ain't got no issue with longshoremen. My family, I got family members that was longshoremen. So I know how that worked. But I was like, there was a different batch back then. Everything different nowadays. So I forgot what I was going to say, y'all. Let me get back to this, man. I don't remember it in a minute. I forgot. I lost my train of thought.
They don't even know what to do with it. They know they're building up terminals. They want to go automation. They want more money. Get rid of these, man. We don't need them no more. It's a big change going on. I've been fighting automation for years. They destroyed LA. They put a fully automated terminal again, Maersk Line. 800 longshoremen lost their jobs. If it was up to them, they would like to see everybody lose their jobs.
Everybody.
Let me tell you, it's not just in the longshore. They got ships in Europe that they're building. They got one now, runs on a battery, container ship. No crew. Somebody in an office building runs it. Goes out, goes in. They don't want anybody. They don't want to pay anybody. It's not only this union, it's in every union in every aspect. If they keep putting machinery to take our jobs, who's going to pay the income tax? Machines are not. Who's going to pay for the military, the roads, everything? Runs by taxes. Take Easy Pass. The first time they come out with Easy Pass, one lane, and cars were going through, and everybody's sitting in their car and go, what's that all about? I'm going to get one of them. Today, all those union jobs are gone, and it's all Easy Pass. People don't realize it. Everybody's got 3 cars. Everybody got an Easy Pass on the window. And they go through like it's nothing. And they get billed in the mail. They didn't care about that union worker working in the booth. You go in a store today, it's self-checking. They don't need anybody to check out no more. Someone has to get into Congress and say, whoa, time out. This world is going too fast for us. Machines got to stop. Yes, we're getting smart kids out of MIT and all these places. Yeah, they're all brilliant. But what good is it if you're going to put people out of work? Who's going to support their families? Machines? Machines don't have families. You got to draw the line. These companies that work in the maritime business come from overseas. Not one of them belongs to America. They want to come into America and build fully automated terminals and get rid of American jobs. Good paying jobs that support families with medical, pensions, annuities, and pay taxes. They want to get rid of them. Where's the president of the United States? He's not fighting for us. He told in LA, told the union, hurry up and get a contract. That's the mentality they have. They don't even know what the hell they're doing today. Well, I know what I'm doing. I'm going to save everybody's job.
Okay. Where's the hell is he asked a question that I want to know. Where the president? Or the cackler? Where's she at? Plies? Where they at, Plies? Roland Martin? When we got issues and real shit going on, where they at? Y'all got a candidate running for president that's scared to give an interview, a live interview. If it ain't scripted, she ain't gonna do it. I saw Plies on Instagram today going off on the Democrats, wondering why she won't do a town hall. Now, he a diehard Democrat. I know they paying him too. But he been caping hard for Kamala. And he was on Instagram today going off about why She won't give town hall meetings. Get the message out. Come talk to the black men. Why she won't do that? And my comment was, because she can't. She can't give an unscripted interview. She can't, and y'all can't see that. Y'all stuck with that black crap. Calling me a sellout because I didn't open my damn eyes and see what the hell going on. Where they at? You love them so much. What they doing about this? Since them folk been in office, we've been suffering. And if it'll get worse, we got this problem going on. He's screwing up the hurricane that hit. They fucking that up. And y'all want to put these people back in office. Man, I got to be careful what I say on here. Y'all coming at me because I don't want to vote for them damn clowns. Because I'm black. Stupid ass folks. My people, man, ooh, y'all make me so goddamn. This is not grandma's Democrat Party. To my young black folks, stop listening. Once upon a time, I would tell you to listen to the old folks. But we got some dumbass old folks now. They out of touch. See, they didn't live their lives. They didn't got theirs. They didn't got theirs. The old folks. They ain't worried about us. So they stuck in their ways with the Democrat Party. They don't give a damn. I heard Slim Thug say he don't know what her policy is, but he called us idiots because we won't vote for her because she's black. Slim Thug, the rapper. I don't know. Not Slim Thug. Yeah, Slim Thug. I'm thinking about Young Thug in Atlanta and Slim Thug out of Houston. That joker said black folks are idiots because we won't vote for the black woman. How dare y'all not vote for the black woman? Y'all idiots. I don't care what her policy is. I don't know her policies. But I'm supporting a black woman. Lord have mercy. And this is why you can't listen to a bunch of black folks. I just got to see it. Call me a sellout, coon, whatever. See, black folks sitting around here blaming the white folk for the shape our community is in. When we the ones effed it up. Because all we want to do is party and bullshit. And then turn around and blame the white folks. I'd have been shot, stabbed, robbed, all that shit. Not one time by a white person. And y'all wonder why I see things different than the way y'all see it. So, let's go, y'all. Y'all want me to, man, I wish I would vote for them damn folks. The man just said, where's Joe Biden? In a situation like this is national emergency, national crisis, national security, whatever you want to call it. This ain't finna just F up the lives of the unions. This ain't just finna F up my life. It ain't finna just F up the other truckers' lives that's lost their jobs like that. In the blink of a 12 o'clock midnight. When the clock strikes 12, Cinderella goes back. When the clock strikes 12 tonight, I might turn into a frog. Who knows? Like Cinderella turned, lost a slip. Y'all remember the story. 12 o'clock midnight. 12 o'clock midnight. Who knows what's going to happen? And we ain't got no leadership. No leadership. Nobody fixing it. The union and these folks is on their own. They ain't talked since June. I didn't talk, y'all. If y'all thinking, well, hopefully they'll figure something out real soon. They'll get together and work it out. And somebody was telling me, man, this ain't going to last a day. They probably, because it's too much at stake, everybody going to lose. So what they're going to do is they'll have it finished by Wednesday. How are they gonna do that when they ain't even talking? Answer that question for me. To y'all that's thinking positive, I'm preaching doom and gloom, and they're gonna work this thing out before the week out. They're gonna have an agreement. I'm hoping they do. But don't they gotta be talking first? Don't they need to be discussing this first before they can have a work it out? They gotta at least talk. They ain't even talking. I'm telling what I know. I ain't telling what I heard. These folks they ain't at the table negotiate. All talks are off. The union is set on no automation. California gave in because California went through this too. That's a different union out there. California gave in and they got screwed. So here you got this guy here looking at what happened when California time was to negotiate, and they gave in to they didn't fight for what they wanted. They went on and said, well, fuck it, we might as well go on. Give them what they want, gave in to the automation and all that. Now them folks have lost like 800 jobs in one location. All them folks, 800 people out of work like that. Good jobs. Not no 800 Wendy's workers, McDonald's workers, 800 good paying jobs gone. You think they're going to stop there? To y'all that's celebrating, you haters that's celebrating and don't care because it ain't you and they make all that money anyway. Fuck them folks. It ain't me. You next. You next. But anyway. I'm going to be here all night.
I'm going to save everybody's job when it comes to the ILA and to all the unions around the world, because we're going to fight that alliance. I'll shut them down throughout the world to prove that we can beat them. So, yes, your answer is we came a long way. We came along so advanced that technology is mind-boggling. We never had cameras on the piers. They got a camera in every pole. They got cameras they want to put in the trucks to watch the driver driving. What is this, Big Brother? I'm against all that. I'm against that. A man can't even breathe without a camera looking at him. That's not right.
What about, there certainly must be, since 1967, elements of technology that have been good for the industry.
Technology that's been good for the industry. That's a tough one because I got to be careful because I'm against automation. Semi-automation is automation. It's just the back avenue had to come in and give you automation without you knowing it. But certain technology, yes, is good because computers, we get more work done with computers. We have doubled the cargo. We have, if you look now, we have ships that are being built by these companies. Check this out. That hold 22,000 containers. It's a floating city. They had to take the Bayonne Bridge and raise it way up here so the ships could go under it to get in here to unload them. 22,000 containers. It's amazing how we came from the first ship with just a small amount of containers, 25, 50 boxes on them. So look at the future now. Look at the future in money. They went from millions of dollars to billions and billions of dollars. So the world is going by real quick.
Is it safe to say that you're not against technology for efficiencies, but you're person first, people first, like protecting jobs and families while embracing technology to keep the workflow efficient?
Let me explain a little bit about this. The first cranes that went up with diesel engines up there. As time went on, they got rid of diesel. Today, it's electric. The jobs on the waterfront are very dangerous. Just 2 years ago, one of my mechanics fell into the electric and he was fried to death. Wife, 4 kids. Happens all the time on the piers. People getting killed. There was a woman checker. She was checking the boxes when a guy had a high-low with 2 stacks of steel. He should have been riding in reverse. He was looking through the bundles, knocked it down. He didn't even see it. Dragged her under the high-low in front of her son, ripped her apart and killed her. It happens. I had 2 guys killed right in front of me. It happened. We have a group in our local 1804 days called the Lashes, the most dangerous job on the waterfront. When they put the containers on top of the hatch covers all the way up high. You see them in the container ship. They got to be all lashed down in case the storm and the seas are real rough. The ship is doing this and this. If they're not lashed down right, those containers are going to go over into the ocean and sink. Millions of dollars of cargo sunk. So what? My men got to go out there. It's 0 degrees. There's ice on top of the container. It's freezing with metal bars and hooks, safety lines on them, way up high. And they got to put them down tight, get up on the box, slide it.
I'm glad y'all hearing this right. For y'all that complaining about how much money they make. Them folks risking their life. We as truck drivers risking our life. We need to be joining right along with them. Not right now. I don't know if y'all saw my little video. We can't do that. But anyway, truckers came at me for saying that. I don't give a damn. You ain't gonna F with me. Not and get away with it. So I said what I said. Truckers that's talking about striking, this the wrong time for that. Let them. We can't handle all that. People getting killed, don't you? Y'all see, y'all talking about what they making. You don't know what they do. You don't know what the job is while you talking about what they paying. Half of y'all that's talking about what they paying ain't gonna want to do what they do. What y'all think them folk doing? Sitting behind at home, scratching their balls on the computer? What you think them folk doing? Them folks risking their life every day they go to work. I told you, I know a couple of people just died from COVID from just going to work. While everybody else was able to sit at home during COVID. Rich boy dad died. That's somebody y'all know, a famous dude. His dad died right here in Mobile, Alabama, caught COVID with a longshoreman. One of his guys went to work. See, they shutting down now. What y'all would have said they would have shut down during COVID? They didn't do that. If they were so low down, they could have just said, F y'all then during COVID, but they didn't do that. They're shutting down now because they contract is up. And they want a fair deal from a boss that gave himself a $4 billion Christmas bonus. And I'm still seeing y'all complain about the union workers, how greedy they are. I just put it right here. Brian Lawrence, 45,000 people about to make millions suffer. No, the one dude that gave himself a $4 billion bonus about to make millions of people suffer. See how that hating shit work right now? Who he complaining about? Brian Lawrence right here. Who he complaining about? The workers. He ain't complaining about who the workers fighting against. See why we stuck, why the world the way it is, how they kept the peasants, how the king stay the king. He keep the peasants against each other. Why you think this white-black thing been going on so long in America? You think the folks at the top really give a damn about racism? Think about it. You think the folks at the top really care about racism, black and white and all that type shit like we do at the bottom? Racism is for the peasants, for the poor folks, the people at the bottom. The elitists don't give a damn about no race. Here you got this guy here talking about the workers finna make millions suffer. Not the billion, but the $1 trillion companies. They ain't got nothing to do with it. It's them damn 45,000 American workers just like your ass. Well, I don't know who you are. You might be one of the shipping folks on here talking crazy. You blaming the workers. And wonder why overall as a human society, most of us at the bottom struggling. Because if one of us try to come up, we got jokers like him. No. You finna make millions suffer. Not the billionaires. Just your co-worker is about to make everybody suffer. This is how they fooled us for centuries. They had white folks believing black folks was the reason they were struggling. See, if y'all go back and do your research, and study history a little bit, you'll find out where racism come from, why white folk hate black folk. If you wonder why y'all hate us after what y'all did to us, because all of them didn't do it. The people at the top, see, all white folks ain't own slaves. A lot of white folks just as poor as the slaves. I'm finna school y'all to some game. Whether you like it or not, if you don't like it, tune out. I'm finna school you to some game. During slavery in America, a lot of white folks just as poor as the slaves. The slave masters and the elite, the ones who had the money to afford slaves, they tricked the poor whites that it was them N-words that were responsible for your life being the condition it's in. They convinced them. That's where racism come from. That's how they got racism started in America. Before America, it wasn't no black and white and all that. That's a political designation. Black folk, white folk. Remember when Malcolm X, when he was that diehard black power Muslim, and he hated a white man with the devil, until he left America and went to Mecca and saw white Muslims, saw how people was around the world, and realized that racism crap was in America. That wasn't around the world. That was us. We came up with that black-white designation for political purposes to keep us divided. Say, for instance, Democrat and Republican. To keep us divided. Divided, we fall. United, we stand. How can 10 people control thousands? Y'all never wondered that. It's more of us than it is of them. But yet they control us. They're in full control of us. But we outnumber them. Way stronger than them. So how do they maintain control? How do a small number of people control millions? Division. Convince white folks that the black folks is the reason they're in the condition they're in. The black folks stole you this, they took you this, the same way we're doing the immigrants now. It's them folks. While they picking your pocket. Them folks at the top got us down here at the bottom, bickering amongst each other like Brent Lawrence right here blaming the 45,000 workers. Got us down here bickering amongst each other, blaming each other. He blaming the 45,000 people for the suffering that's about to go on over the next couple of weeks. I'll have long this strike lasts. He blaming the workers. I ain't put no blame on the elite. The man that just gave himself a $4 billion Christmas bonus. He ain't mentioned him. Brent Lawrence ain't mentioned him. Why is that, y'all think? We've been brainwashed like a mother. They did a great job on us. See, the white folks listen to me right now. And you hate black folks. You've been hoodwinked. The people that's telling you better than black folk, they don't like your ass either. Racism was a trick that rich folks played on poor white folks to get them to do what they wanted them to do. Y'all ain't got to take my word for it. It's called reading. It's called research. Don't take my word for it. Big Water know what the hell he talking about. Go find out for yourself. Division has always worked when you want to maintain power. It's only one way for a small group of people to maintain power over a large group of people. And that's to keep them divided. Have one group not trusting the other group. People ask all the time, why do black folks hate each other like that? Why do black folks hate each other? If y'all ain't know, especially if not if you're black, you know what I'm talking about, how we hate each other. But how did it get like that? Because we ain't always hated each other. I come from a time in the black community where you can leave your doors open at night. How did we end up hating each other? Because they made us not trust each other. They made us not trust each other. See, if we don't trust each other, we can't join together and accomplish nothing because I don't trust you. But I trust my master, but I don't trust my fellow slave. Let me get this joker here out of here. Those of y'all who are new here tonight, I don't do banning y'all for 15 minutes. If you like what you hear tonight, like the content, this is what I do on a regular basis all day, every day if you're new here. I don't play the radio with my content. I ain't on here for likes and views and comments. I started out with 3 subscribers and wouldn't give a damn if I ain't got but 3 now. I'm going to give it to you raw. So if there's something that you like and you don't want to be bored the hell up out of here, don't come in here with that bullshit. I'm not giving you a timeout or a break. You banned for life. Those of y'all who don't know that. So anyway.
On the box, slide on the ice up on top, completely dangerous. That's in the north. In the south, it could be 95, 105 degrees. Soaking wet down there. They got a guy that goes around, they call him the water boy, giving water to the men so they don't dehydrate. Or the ones that work in the hull of the ship, they get water. It's different elements. You have us here in the north, Canada. You have from Virginia down, all the way to Houston, hot. Florida, everything's hot. Different elements. Dangerous job. We've had 17 people killed in the last 3 years. 17 people didn't come home. We just had a kid killed in Houston. Young kid, a big roll of paper, weighed a ton, rolled off on top of him, killed him. That's why I fight. I fight for jurisdiction. I fight for safety. I fight for these to be compensated with good salaries. These companies are making billions of dollars. They should take us along. We brought them to where they are. Now they want to get rid of us? That's not fair. Not fair at all. And this union's been around close to 200 years. So you could see why I'm always fighting.
Why do you think you haven't had to strike since then?
Because you had leaders like me, and the companies got smart and said, we don't want to go through another 3 months strike. Let's negotiate in good faith. Back then, the companies didn't make the money that we make today. So we negotiated in good faith. We went with 6-year contracts. And we got $1 raise, $1.50 raise for 6 years. It was great. It was a lot of money compared to 80 cents for 3 months. But today's world, it's changing into the future. They're not making millions no more. They're making billions. And they're spending it fast as they make it. I want a piece of that for my men. Because when they made their most money was during COVID. When my men had to go to work on those piers every single day, when everybody stayed home and went to work. Not my men. They died out there with the virus. We all got sick with the virus. We kept them going. From Canada to Maine to Texas, Great Lakes, Puerto Rico, now the Bahamas, everybody went to work during COVID. Nobody stayed home. Well, I want to be compensated for that. I'm not asking for the world. They know what I want. They know what I want. And if they don't, well, then I have to go into the street. We have to fight for what we rightfully deserve.
Do you think, this is my last question. Do you think the threat of the strike is they can understand the significance of that based on the recent things that have happened, like our Key Bridge, we're from Maryland, our Key Bridge collapsing and it just stopping all the ships from being able to deliver?
I'm glad you brought that up because I would like to tell you something. When that bridge fell, my longshoremen are on this side of the bridge. No work, no salaries. Biden called me up on the phone, President Biden. Harry, I got the money to build a new bridge. I go, oh. What about my longshoremen? It's out of work now. They didn't cause no problem. Well, he goes, I got the money for building a new bridge and getting the bridge that's in the water out of there. I ask you one more time, President, what about the men whose families now have no money coming in? Well, you know, if there was an explosion on a ship, maybe I can get the money. Listen, you're supposed to be a friend of the ILA. You came to me when you wanted the AFL CIO backing. I got it for you. You called me in the kitchen. You thanked me a million times. I'm telling you, my members need help. Well, let me see what I can do. In politics, that means you're not getting it, okay? I opened up.
Did you hear that about our wonderful leader, Sleepy Joe? If you're wondering why we're in the condition we're in, look at our leadership. That man depended on a leader. He didn't have one. It's not just me speaking against Sleepy Joe. Did you hear that man say when Joe Biden needed him, he was there for him? When Joe Biden asked him for help, he helped him. See, the Democrats been dependent on the unions forever to help them get elected. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that the Democrats been dependent on the unions forever? The unions was normally in the Democrat pocket. Not no more. You wonder why? Everybody except a handful of diehard Democrats that are still delusional. I'm going to let y'all listen to some of these delusional Democrats in a minute. That's going off on black folks because we ain't with her, the ones who are not. People like me that, I'm a seller. What happened? If you know me long enough, you know I don't give a fuck what you think about me. But that man now showing you, I'm putting it right in your face, that we ain't got no leadership. We got problems that's been going on that this man ain't solving. I'm talking about our president. And his vice president is worse than him. She can't do a live, unscripted interview. Ply said why she won't do in the town halls in front of the people so they'll know who she is, because he's noticing that she losing. No matter how much he cake for and Roland Martin and all the rest of them, she's still losing. The lying-ass poll saying she up by 4. No, she ain't. You better go ask somebody. The streets ain't for her. It's just y'all and a bunch of men. Ain't no real men. Still Democrats. You can come for me all you want. Ain't no way you're a real man and you stand for what the Democrats stand for nowadays. I ain't talking about the old school Democrat, because I was once a Democrat. Been a Democrat all my life. This ain't the same Democrat Party, people. These folks are sick. This Democrat Party now is sick, twisted, deranged. And if you can't see that, then you sick, twisted, and deranged too. If you can't see what the hell the Democrats doing right now. I don't like Trump like that. I just hate the Democrats even more. Y'all ran me to Trump, not Trump. And y'all done ran a lot of more black folks. We call them the silent majority. Listen to this word. When y'all run around here giving these polls and the poll numbers say, and the poll numbers got Kamala up, she finna get washed. Blew out. Watch what I tell you. See, we got this thing called the silent majority, which means they don't answer polls. They don't tell people who they vote for. They ain't stupid like me. When I'm telling black folks, because I ain't scared of you niggas. In the words of Bernie Mac, I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. So I tell you how I feel. You come and get me if you want them. I got 30 of them waiting for your ass. I just bought it. But the folks ain't for us, man. They're not for us. They are the party of Satan. Now I don't rock. Don't get me twisted. I don't rock with no damn Republican either. I'm not. Don't get me wrong. He a Republican? No. I'm an independent. I'm like, man, one of them. I'm just looking at how sick my former party is. Just imagine you got a family member, right? Imagine you got a family member. You love your family member. Love them. Your favorite uncle took you to the fair when you was a little boy, a little girl. Took you to the fair, bought you cotton candy, let you ride the elephants and all that. Your favorite uncle. And you find out he a pedophile. He just never touched you because you his niece or you his nephew. But he run around the neighborhood a serial assaulter. I got to be careful what I say on here. But that's your uncle. That's how I relate the relationship between black folks and the Democrat Party, the modern day Democrat Party. The modern day Democrat Party is black people's perverted uncle. Your favorite uncle that you love dearly, but he's a pedophile. He's sick, but he's your uncle. And you remember him when you was a little boy. He took you to the fair, bought you some cotton candy. And one of them Polish dogs that when you walk in the fair, you can't buy them nowhere else but at the fair. You can't make them at home like my mom used to try to make me a Big Mac at home and it just never turned out right. You got to go to the big McDonald's to get the right Big Mac. You can't make a Big Mac at home. Somebody tell my mama that when she died, but somebody should have told my mama when I was a little boy, you can't make Big Macs at the house. So that uncle of yours, when you wanted some cotton candy, or when you wanted one of them Polish sausages with the way them onions be smelling at the fair, at the Mardi Gras, your uncle took you to the fair and bought you one when your mama said, you don't need now. Oh, that boy, I'm going to go. Come on, boy, let's go. That favorite uncle of yours that when your mama said you don't need now one of them Polish sausages, you don't need that from the fair, I'm going to go ahead and make you a Polish sausage. But that uncle that said, come on, boy, I'm going to take you to the fair. He took you to the fair, bought you the Polish sausage. You grew up later on and found out he was a damn pedophile. He going around touching little kids. Your favorite uncle. And you had to come to grips with that. He caught dead to the right. They got him on camera. He can't say, I ain't doing it. Them folk lying on me. They got him on camera. You seen your uncle touch a little boy. Your little friend in the neighborhood that you be out there playing kickball with. Your uncle around there fondling. And you found out that's what the Democrat Party is to black folks. That sick-ass uncle that you love. With me, if I find out my uncle like that, I don't give a damn who he is. He cut off. That's why I cut the Democrat Party off. I don't care that I've been down with them all my life. When I found out they were sick, they ain't what I thought they was, I got to cut them off. Them folks sick, y'all. And now here we got these folks. What time is it? 10, 11? The strike already started. It's supposed to start at midnight. Them boys stopped working today. I was at work lying across the bridge. Them folk already stopped working. Don't y'all go out there buying all the goddamn toilet paper and stuff either. But stock up on your toilet paper. Stuff like that. Because that shit finna go through the roof. Sometimes you gotta laugh to keep from crying. On with the show. Come on with the.
You're not getting it, okay? I opened up a fund with management after the first pandemic. Let me see how much money's in that fund. I called them up. They called me back. 300 million. Wow, are you kidding me? We put 300 million in there? Yeah. Well, I like to take some money out of there and pay for those families in Baltimore. Well, it's only for pandemic. Well, what about we get your lawyers and my lawyers and any disaster, nature disaster, whatever, we can draw from it. I have no problem as long as the lawyers work it out. They worked it out one day. It cost me $1.2 million every week to pay for their families. Plus, they were allowed to go to unemployment. And it's over now. They're back working. The ships are going in and out. I never got no help from the government. We did it on our own, management and union. That's what we're supposed to be doing, working together.
I remember like how significantly it impacted our businesses, like the supply chain, because I
Glad you
lived
brought that
on the Chesapeake
Let me
Bay
explain
and
something.
all the ships were just waiting on the other
Liz, let me
side.
explain something to you. These people today don't know what a strike is. When my men hit the streets, from Maine to Texas, every single port, a lockdown. You know what's going to happen? I'll tell you. First week, be all over the news every night.
Now y'all pay close attention to this. Not even to tell you, like he said, people nowadays, see, we living in a soft society right now. People, we ain't too tough for real. The internet go down, we have a fit. Your baby can't play Minecraft. He having a fit. We soft right now. We don't know nothing about no hard time for real. Not for real. So now he finna school you to what's finna happen. If. Well, not if, because they finna strike. They already. Thank you, Rand Man Comedy, $5. I appreciate you. Hopefully Trump can sweep Harris off of Hill. Yeah, he I don't want to say what I want to. I was finna say something, but I don't want to, say if something happened, they'll blame me for it. I think the majority of people voting for Trump. Not cause no damn, and y'all want to insult us because he gave our stimulus check. No, fool. Anyway, we're going to talk about that. Let's get this out the way. Appreciate you, Rain Man Comedy. Let's see, Derek Johnson. Appreciate you. Well, y'all helping your boy out tonight, boy. Y'all, how you doing, man? I might be all right messing around with y'all. But I know God got me, so I ain't tripping. I promise you I ain't. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get something done right here. There you go. All right. Thank you, Travis Winborn. As always, I appreciate you.
And boom, boom. Second week.
Hold on. Y'all listen to this. Like I said, we soft as cotton as a country right now. We ain't got no business around the world. We ain't got no business around the world messing with folks. Because if we break off in a war right now, we ain't got nobody to fight. I guarantee you right now in boot camp, the drill instructors and the whatever can't even holler at the folk no more. You maggot, get down and give me 20. You can't even do that no more. The little boy go to crying, go call his mama. And Biden to be in there talking about, hey, you can't talk to him like that. I guarantee you. That's right, Maria W. You better have your own self-defense. While Kamala Harris running around here talking about a mandatory gun buyback when she says she ain't going to take our guns, she gonna block. She is going to take them. If she win, them ARs gone, baby. Like we don't need them. We don't need no, you don't need no gun like that. Who the hell are you to tell me what kind of gun I need? Who the hell are you? Because the people we got in the military right now, I ain't knocking my military folk. Y'all in there, y'all know I ain't lying. You next to them right now, soft as cotton. And you probably a soldier, like them Navy SEALs and them Marine Recon and them Army Rangers and all y'all that been in the service for 20, 30 years. Now you looking at what they got in here now, and you looking like, what the hell we gonna do with these folks? My military folks, anybody here in the military, don't get me wrong, like the union folk did, thought I was talking about all the union. When I'm talking about the military, I ain't talking about all the military. But y'all in there, you've been in that 20, 30 years, whatever, you a sergeant, major, whatever you is, you're an Army Ranger, Marine Recon, Force Recon, you a Navy SEAL, you the badasses. And you walk around the bay looking around these little Fruit Loops and these little soft little. And you thinking, if we go to war, what that little boy gonna do? He over on the PlayStation. What are he gonna do? Somebody got asthma. He can't run because he got asthma. And they going along with it. Well, he got asthma. He can't really do no 2 miles. Put him on administrative duty. What the hell? So therefore, we ain't got no business. We too soft. We too soft to be talking about doing. We ain't no superpower no. We just don't know it yet. Say for instance, I'm a Bama fan. Everybody was talking about how bad Georgia was. Georgia. Nick Saban gone. Y'all finna fall off. Georgia gonna beat that ass. Y'all didn't know how soft Georgia was. Until the shit hit the fan. Ran across Bama. Y'all saw it. Well, they came back on y'all big war. No, we let up off the gas. We got bored. It's easier to come from behind than it is to keep a big lead, if y'all didn't know that by now. If y'all don't know that. When you got a big lead like that, it's harder to keep that lead than it is to come from behind. I knew Georgia was going to come back, but we better than them. We beat that ass. So bad that, well, we let up our coach like, them boys was celebrating, thinking about what they're going to do after the game. And Georgia was still fighting. They underestimated Georgia. I guarantee that won't happen again. When Bama takes you, see what Nick Saban did, he had you the whole 4 quarters. With this coach we got now, we got the best coach in the country right now, whether you know it or not. Kalen DeBoer. Why you talking about football? I'm going somewhere with this. Hold on. People that follow me, they know how I do. I'm going somewhere with this. So, Bama tore that ass in the first half. We showed you who we really was in the first half. Don't let that second half fool you. We let up. You get bored. You get complacent. Like in a relationship, a marriage, you start off on fire and you get complacent, then your wife leave you because you start taking it easy. He said, we trash. President, okay then. Who your team president? Do we see y'all? But anyway, my point is, Georgia ain't what we thought they was. And if America goes to war right now, we're going to find out we ain't what we think we are. We ain't that superpower. Philip the Cackler get in office. You think Putin really gonna risk? Man, that dude might drop bombs soon as they inaugurate our ass. Putin gonna start some shit. You really think them folk around the world respect that woman who's scared to do a live interview, unscripted? She talking about she want another debate. I don't mind. But the winner don't ask for no rematch. The loser do. So y'all talking about she won, she walked the floor with him, she killed him in the debate. Why she want a rematch? Hold on now. Hold on, look at this. See, here we go right here. Hold on. Kylie, whoever talking shit about, I know folks in the military, I got family in the military, fool. Excuse me, I'm not bad. I'm sorry. I apologize. You're not a fool, Kylie. I get sometimes I get revved up. I apologize. I don't mean no disrespect, Kylie. I got family in the military, lady. I was in the military. I'm a Marine. Once a Marine, always Marine. Don't come to me like that. I tell the truth. We got some softies in our military right now. Anybody talk shit about our military? You was a damn. Well, I almost told you something else again. When I was in the Marines, it was during the first Gulf War, Saddam Hussein. I was in boot camp. And when they let us know that when we finish boot camp, we're going straight to Saudi Arabia. We had guys in there peeing on themselves trying to get out for that mental illness exemption. I'm crazy. I pee on myself. We had guys in there shooting themselves in the hand to get out. They didn't want to fight, but they was in the military. So we supposed to respect all the military folks, huh? Ain't none of them trash. Everybody in the military is some hard-charging devil dogs, huh? Baby, I was in there. I was right next to them. Some of the softest dudes I was seeing in my life never had a fight in their life. Never had a fist fight in the military. They folks made them join. You getting out of here. You gonna go join the army. I've been Marine Corps, November 20th, 1990 is when I went to boot camp. Parris Island, South Carolina. Look it up. So therefore, I know what I'm talking about when I say I done been side by side with some of the weakest people I've ever seen in my life. And when Saddam Hussein invaded Kuwait, I was in there. Through the grace of God, because I sure didn't want to go, but I was going to go. What I'm going to do? I ain't going. I didn't think like that. Let me figure out a way to get out of here. Let me shoot myself in the hand. That's back when you couldn't be gay. Don't ask, don't tell. If they find out you was gay, they put you out. Back in the day, in the military, believe it or not, times have changed. But once upon a time, if you was gay, they put you out. If they find out you was gay in the military. So when Saddam Hussein invaded Kuwait, and they told us, soon as we finish boot camp, we're going to go to our infantry school, and we're going straight to Kuwait. You got guys turned gay. Doing anything to get out of there. Start claiming they gay. Hey. When they was just talking about their girlfriend. Now when they find out we're going to Kuwait, now they gay. You gonna tell me whoever talking shit about our military? You don't even know our military. Are you in there, Kylie? Are you in the military? Because if you're in the military, you probably one of them soft ones I'm talking about. That's why you pissed off, because you wanted to, hit dogs holler, they say. I didn't step on some toes when I talk about some of them soft-ass folks in the military. In our military. Yes, it's our military. I got a right to criticize, because it's my military too. As a matter of fact, I was in there. I know I got a right to talk. Do you? Did you do it? Kyla, what are you talking about? You don't mean no harm, and I don't mean no harm with you either. I just took offense to you telling me whoever I'm being disrespectful for talking about our military personnel. I'm not talking about all the military personnel. I'm not talking about all military personnel. Like when I was talking about the union, I wasn't talking about all union members. Is there anybody that's in the military right now that was in the military for a long time that can vouch for what I'm saying? That no, I ain't lying. No, I'm telling the truth. And that was back then when men were men more than they are now. And back then, when them folk thought we were going to Kuwait, through the grace of God, like I said, I didn't want to go, but I was going to go over there, they sent me. I wanted to go at home and explain to my mama that I got scared and quit. So, fortunately, saw them folk were giving up. That war, that first war would have lasted about 3 days. Fortunately, it was over before I had to go. Them folk, they were like waving that white flag. Them folk were hungry. Saddam wasn't feeding them folk. He treated his folk bad. So therefore, we didn't have to, the war was over. So here it is, them folk done pretending they was gay and got sent home and all that for nothing. The war didn't even last that long. I'm in there next to these folks now crying. I don't want to go. I thought I was just going to come in here and go to college. I just came in here for the GI Bill. I wasn't finna go to war. Don't criticize our military. I'm in there with these folk like that. And it's worse now. It's worse now. Y'all better get you an AR if you think if something pop off, we got a military full of soldiers, full of Rambos. Ain't no Rambos in there. Navy SEALs, Army Rangers, them type of folk there, they still tough. They still ain't nothing to play with. But right about now with the DEI, diversity, equity, inclusion, and all that type stuff, and anybody welcome. So you gotta. I wish I could pull up that video where they had them recruits now. They making TikTok videos. Army recruits. When I was in there, we couldn't even talk. I went 3 months in boot camp, couldn't call my mama. They didn't let us use the phone. I was in boot camp. Marine Corps boot camp was 90 days, 3 months. We had the longest boot camp. 3 months, couldn't call nobody. My family. We can write. All we could do is write letters. We couldn't talk on the phone. I couldn't hear my mom's voice for 3 months. You think these kids can handle that right now? The TikTok generation? No. They in boot camp with their phones now, I heard. I don't know if that's true or not. We didn't have no cell phone, but we couldn't even use the pay. I couldn't call my mama. You know how homesick I was when I first got there. I had never been nowhere. I missed my mama, but I couldn't call her. 2 months in, I ain't missed my mama no more. You don't know how strong you are until being strong is your only option. I didn't miss my mama no more after about a month and a half. When I first got there, I missed my damn mama. I couldn't eat for about a week. So I'm just telling how it is. You don't like the truth, you're in the wrong place. If you want to hear what you want to hear, whether the truth or not, you're in the wrong place. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'll tell the truth even if I don't like it. I talk about my goddamn self. I tell my own business. I tell you about the dumb shit I done did. So you know I'm going to tell you about some dumb shit other folk did if I don't care about talking about my damn self. I ain't going to lie for myself. You think I'm going to lie for somebody else? Yeah, we got our military that's stronger than the world. No, it ain't. Used to be. It used to be. Once upon a time, we did have the strongest military in the world. Today, if you ain't got an AR, or a big, you ain't got you no big guns, you better go get you some. And I ain't talking about to defend your house against no burglar. In the day now, you see what the folks over there, I can't say their name, the J folks over there, you know, you got to be careful about talk about them. You get banned. But they just killed that Hezbollah leader. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I got to be careful what I say. You think the folks just going to be able to keep on doing that shit? It ain't never going to pop off and draw us all into some bullshit. That's why I tell you to get out here and enjoy yourself. Live your life. Get out here and enjoy yourself. You might be asleep in the night now. You hear that. In case y'all don't know what that is, that's a siren going out where they dropped a nuke on our ass. In the day now. Y'all ain't paying attention to what's going on around the world. You just think you in your own little world. You with her. You think the camera. That's what you all about. You ain't thinking about what Kamala gonna do with Putin. Well, Trump friends with Putin. Now Trump doing the same thing I would have did. The two bullies on the playground, they kind of need to. Ain't nobody gonna win that fight. Why keep beefing with somebody who can whoop your ass like you can whoop theirs? Do that make any sense? I would prefer to be friends with Russia than enemies with them, especially since they ain't never did shit to us. We fought side by side with them in World War II. How did they become our enemies? Because they ain't a democracy, they're communists. So what? They got a right to be who the hell they want to be. They people okay with it. They people okay with it. What the hell we care about? Shit, man, y'all talking goddamn Kamala, I guarantee you. For those who don't know, I voted for Joe Biden. I regret that shit every day. That's why I'm going so hard now against their ass. If you're wondering, I'm going just as hard against them as Plies going for them. I'm the opposite of Plies. But I'm real with it. Plies getting paid. He full of shit. You remember the goon Plies that had everybody think he was a killer? Till Jamie Foxx exposed him how when them gangsters came to the set, Plies took out running. And when Jamie found him, Plies started talking proper. I'm gonna play that video too, that clip. How fake Plies is. Y'all sit up there. Yeah, you tell, because I see the little comment. You tell them, Plies. Let me see this dude here, Pink Blue. Let me show you something. First, before he gone now. Pink Blue. If you roll back, I'm gonna put you up here to my white races. What's the difference in the white races and the black races? Fool. But anyway.
That was in Baltimore.
Right.
What was the question again?
Well, it was just about like, I remember like how significantly it impacted our businesses, like the supply chain, because I
glad you
lived
brought that
on the Chesapeake
Let me
Bay
explain
and all the ships were just waiting on the other
Liz, let me
side.
explain something to you. These people today don't know what a strike is.
Right.
When my men hit the streets, from Maine to Texas, every single port, a lockdown. You know what's going to happen? I'll tell you. First week, be all over the news every night, boom, boom. Second week, guys who sell cars can't sell cars because the cars ain't coming in off the ships. They get laid off. Third week, malls start closing down. They can't get the goods from China. They can't sell clothes. They can't do this. Everything in the United States comes on a ship. They go out of business. Construction workers get laid off because the materials aren't coming in. The steel's not coming in. The lumber's not coming in. They lose their job. Everybody's hating the longshoremen now because now they realize how important our jobs are. Now I have the president screaming at me, I'm putting a Taft-Hartley on you. Go ahead. Taft-Hartley means I have to go back to work for 90 days. The cooling off period. Do you think when I go back for 90 days, those men are going to go to work on that pier? It's going to cost the companies money to pay their salaries. Well, they went from 30 moves an hour maybe to 8. They're going to be like this. Who's going to win here in the long run? You're better off sitting down and let's get a contract and let's move on with this world. In today's world, I'll cripple you. I will cripple you. And you have no idea what that means. Nobody does.
The man right there. You say you're looking for the man? Here you go. That was the man right there. He said he'll cripple you. You have no idea what we in for. These people don't know nothing about no strike. That's why I was talking about the military, how soft we are. We soft as hell. The man telling you, we will cripple your ass. We ain't playing with y'all. So whether you like him or not, you ain't got to like him. Thank you, Gerardo. And most people are tapped out mentally, physically, and financially. It's all too much. Yep. Yes, indeed. That's all facts. That man said, y'all don't know what's coming. You don't know what's coming, baby. Crippled. 1 week, it'll be on the news, and that's no big deal. Y'all figured, okay, they're gonna go back to work. They ain't even talking. Second week, no cars coming in. You said boy said cars ain't selling right now. No, you think they ain't selling right now. Wait till a 2000, my Toyota Camry out there. Not my Camry, my 2000 Toyota Avalon. That bitch got 250,000 miles on it. My Toyota Avalon. Still run like a sewing machine. AC blow cold in that bitch. My 2000 Toyota Avalon with 250,000 miles on it. Y'all just wait till that bitch worth about 30,000. And I still ain't gonna sell it. My 2000 Toyota, y'all talking about cars ain't selling now. You just wait till ain't no cars coming in. So the only cars we're gonna have are the ones that's already here. No new cars being made or brought in. Except American cars. You know how y'all feel about them American cars. The American cars keeping the parts stores in business. Don't you talk about our American cars, big one. I'm waiting to see if anybody say something about me talking about our American cars. Y'all know the difference between Toyota and the rest of them. So I got a 2000 Toyota Avalon. And when the strike happened, my Toyota Avalon gonna be about worth 30 grand. Yeah, it's a V6 Yellowtail. It's a V6, 3-point something. That bitch got 250,000 miles on it. It don't smoke. Run good. If you got 20, right about now, short change, it don't matter if you ain't broke or not. If you got 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, you still fucked up right about now. See, I had this thing where I was talking before all the other shit started popping off. I was like, if you ain't got at least $10,000, you're broke. Right? Cash at hand. Because statistics say the majority of Americans ain't got $500 in the bank, emergency fund. So let me start getting some people in that want to join in now. My bad. Somebody was in there waiting, but I had to get that video out the way first, y'all. Now, if anybody want to join in, I'm going to drop this link. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, what I did wrong. Hit the wrong button. My bad. Anybody want to join in? I'm going to drop this link in a minute. Cash out. I still chicken peck when I type, y'all. I'm not a. All right. Now let me drop this link. Anybody want to join in? Tell me what's on your mind. I didn't talk. It's your turn. The hell I just did. Hold on, y'all. I done clicked some wrong shit again. All right, there we go. All right. Now, I told y'all we were going to talk about, now that this situation is going on, how do you survive through it, right? Don't go buy up all the toilet paper, but go get you some. Normal stuff. It ain't that we ain't going to have none. But the shit going to be so high, the little bit we do have. We're going to still have it, but it's going to be high as here. Because we make a lot of toilet paper and all that stuff here. We got paper company here, International Paper, I think, still in existence. We got Kimberly-Clark here in Mobile, and I think around the country, what have you. But hey, goods that you this ain't gonna be the time to go buy a car. It's already not the time to buy a house. Pretty much, let's just see how it goes. Pretty much, I think everything going, especially greedy people going, taking advantage of the situation to raise the prices. So I would say right now, if you got family members, kids, what have you, I'm gonna bring y'all up in a minute, y'all. Christopher, you next. You up first. But hold on. This is the time to spend time with your family. Hanging around the house. Bake your old Patty LaBelle peach cobbler, some ice cream, and watch some movies, Netflix and chill with your family and stuff like that. This ain't the time to be taking vacations and cruises and all that. This ain't normal time for all that. Chill out. We're in a storm right now. I ain't talking about just a storm. Hold on. Get Kyle out of here. Hold on. Come back here. You gotta go. Bye. I told you I ain't playing with y'all. Get her out of here. Hold on. Kyle, you finna be barred in a minute. Don't run. Where you went? You'll be back. Soon as I see you again, Kyle, you out of here. So go on, get your little comments in as fast as you can. Because when I catch you again, you're gone. Let me see if I can scroll back up and find her. Let me see. I'm just learning how to work this shit, y'all, for real. Where Kylie went. She get on my damn nerves. Fear mongering. See her? How about less fear mongering? How about you start your own channel? You talk about what the hell you want to talk about. How about that? I'm gonna get you out of here, but I'm just showing people why. Here we go with people telling me what the hell to talk about on my channel. How about less fear? How about you get the hell? Since you won't leave on your own, Here go you some help. Let me help you since you can't do it yourself. Get your ass out of here. Now, Christopher, you up. Make sure did I ban the right person? What up, my man?
What's up? What's up, bro? Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to say I agree with what you're saying right now, and we need more people saying the things that you are saying right now because oh my God, like I mean everything is up right now as the young folks would say. I'm not a young man. I don't know how old you are. I'm 44, but you know
I got you by almost 10.
Oh, okay. Okay. But you know, I mean, to me, we need people like you to be on here doing what you're doing and just making things visible for the younger people. Because I don't consider myself to be young. I wake up, my shit 8 every morning. You know what I mean? Like I got to go to work. You know what I mean? I know you feel the same way some days.
No, I take this stuff called black seed oil.
Okay.
It's good for information. If you ever heard of black seed oil,
I take supplements. I take supplements and still wake up hurting. I'm just saying.
Do you take black seed oil?
It's mixed in with the supplements that I take from Infowars. Infowars, you know.
You ain't taking enough.
I need to take some more. Okay. Well, can you?
It's got to be black seed oil by itself.
Okay.
It's a liquid. It's nasty as hell. But I'm 52, man. I don't have no aches and pain. I work out a lot. I lift heavy weight, and every now and then my shoulders are bothering me. But other than that, I'm good. Black seed oil, everybody who hear me, it's nasty here. Don't get the capsule. You got to get the liquid.
Where do you recommend getting it from?
Well, I go to the vitamin shop.
Okay.
But they sell it in a health food store called black seed oil. You want the liquid. You don't want the capsule.
Okay.
And I take hold on, let me stop. Hold on. Disclaimer. I am not a doctor. I am not telling y'all what to do. You know, you got to do that shit nowadays. People want to sue you for shit. I'm just telling y'all what I take. You ain't got to take it. I'm not telling y'all to do a damn thing.
That's great. That's great advice. Hey, I'm not a doctor. So I don't have a white coat.
And it turned you gay.
It ain't my fault. It ain't my. I'm sitting in soccer, nigga. It ain't my fault, nigga. No. I just want to say, yo, I'm definitely feeling how you, you know, breaking it down about all this shit. Listen, bro, are we about to see a nuclear strike like World War III? Are we about to? What in?
We at war right now. America's at war right now. See, the war we thinking about, it ain't gonna be like what you think. See, nuclear war, that's like what you call mutual annihilation. You ever heard of that before?
Yes.
That means nobody will win a nuclear war. Ain't no point of going to war if you ain't gonna win either. The purpose of say Russia, China, whatever, they go to war because they want to win something. You can't win a nuclear war. Nobody will win that.
Right.
Because even if they bomb us and kill every American, you still have what you call a nuclear winter. The nuclear, whatever that shit gonna spread around the world. It's gonna get back over to Russia anyway. They're gonna kill them too. And and then, not just to mention that, we're gonna be sending a bomb back at them. Nobody gonna win a nuclear war. But we at war right now. We are at war. Like right now.
So the war, how do we what is our combatants in this war right now? How do we fight the enemy in this war right now that we in?
First, you gotta know who the enemy is. Do you know who it is?
Yeah. I mean, no. I was in the Navy, so that's the first that's the first question that you gotta come. You gotta be like, what are they dressed in, right?
Right. Who are your enemy right now? Who is the enemy?
It's the globalists. It's Klaus Schwab. It's Harar Noari. You know, it's these the people that what's his name, Kerry. It's you know, Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton.
No. That's what you call political propaganda. No. It ain't
Those are the globalists, though. Those are the globalists, all right.
Man, look, Russia, China, our so-called enemies, Russia, China, Iran, them folks. They don't care about that globalist shit, right? The people you talk about is Obama and Clinton and all them folks, the American imperialist people. Have you ever heard of imperialism?
Yes.
America has turned into an imperialist type nation. We want to spread our way of life around the world, make other folks do what the hell we think they want to do. I mean, what we think they ought to do, right? That's how America got so many. It ain't that they hate people. They told us that we got so many enemies because they hate democracy. No, they hate us over there fucking with us.
But democracy is a lie anyway. I mean, when it comes down, because we are a republic.
But whatever we are, that's what we are. Them folk got a right to self-govern and be who the hell they want to be. But we figure we can go around the world and tell them folk, no, y'all need to be like this.
Mm-hmm.
So
yes, you know,
so that's how we got the enemies we got. So we are at war right now. We're under attack. Say, for instance, my damn internet connection right here. AT&T, Verizon, all these breaches and whatever they got going on.
That shit, you saw that shit today? It happened today. It happened yesterday, right?
Exactly. We are under attack right now. The kind of war we're going to end up going through, it ain't going to be a nuclear war. They're going to tear down our grid.
Yeah. It's going to be an EMP strike. It's going to be something that's going to take us out. And you seem like a person old enough as me that deal without the internet and phones and cell phone stuff. Like we lived a life before that. Look at the children that's about to see. This is not this world wasn't built on the internet. It wasn't built on Steve Jobs. It wasn't built on all this stuff like that. This thing can get turned off the next day, and they won't know what to do, but we will.
That don't mean we're gonna want to do it though. We done got you.
I ain't saying that we want to do it, but I'm just saying that we have the capability to say, okay, well, we used to use rotary phones. You know what I mean? It was things that we did in the past that these children have no idea what that is. If that makes sense to you.
Yeah. But that's how they're going to attack us, man. They ain't going to drop no bomb on the car. They ain't going to win now. They slowly infiltrating us now, setting up to kill our grid. When we ain't got no electricity, no computer, can't connect to the internet, because your bank account, your debit cards, buying and selling, whatever, is all electronic.
Yep. That's why everybody need to get their money and either put it into some type of gold or silver, or just either get it out, just get it out of the bank. When you get paid that Thursday or Friday, take that money out. Don't leave it in there.
I can't recommend that for different reasons. I can't because I got an audience. I ain't trying to. Y'all be like, what happened to
That's what I'm saying. He didn't say that. I said that. I said that.
I can't say that.
I said it. I said it. Take that, get that money out of there so that the bank, because it's something called a bail-in. It's something called a bailout, and it's something called a bail-in. And when they bail in, they go in and get your money that you put in the trust. So I'm just telling you. I'm telling you. He not telling you that. That's just me. Get the money out, or put it into a CD, or put it into some type of gold or silver, or put it in something like that. That's all I'm saying, G.
All right. Well, I got a bunch of people behind you, man. So I want to get some other.
I appreciate you, man. Hey, I just wanted to holler at you. I've been watching you like the last couple weeks now, and I was like, all right. So I found my little spot to get in. I just appreciate you letting me get in there, G.
So you knew you've been here a couple of weeks.
Well, I mean, I've been lurking in a good way. That's all. I just seen. Okay, so what's supposed to happen tomorrow, man? I mean, one last question.
Ain't that gonna happen tomorrow? Except the port's gonna be closed.
Okay, I mean,
that's just one day. So if you got,
but one day equals 1 week, right?
But you ain't gonna feel it tomorrow.
I know, but one day equals 1 week. So
for the economy, not for you. You're gonna feel it in the prices when everything goes skyrocket. That ain't gonna happen tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow gonna happen like any other day. You gonna, the Lord will, you wake up, you know what I mean? And you're gonna slowly start going to the store like, God damn, what the fuck? You're gonna look at prices. What the fuck that happened?
Right.
It's gonna be like that.
So we don't need to go buy toilet paper right now.
Yeah, if you ain't already got none.
I got some. I'm just saying that we need to get it in tonight. I need to go to Walmart.
They ain't gonna run out of toilet paper if everybody go buy it all at the same time. Like COVID.
Okay.
They ain't gonna run out. What's gonna happen, the price gonna go, it's already high. So the price gonna probably triple, is what I'm saying. They're gonna still have it. But whatever they got gonna probably be
it's just gonna be 3 times as high.
Because this what's gonna happen. You know about supply and demand.
Yep.
Whatever they got on the shelf right now is gonna be it. Once it's gone, that's it. Ain't nothing else coming in. That's what's gonna happen. So everything ain't gonna run out. You said what's gonna happen tomorrow. Not gonna happen tomorrow because everything ain't gonna run out tomorrow. But
with 2 weeks, 3 weeks,
everything run out, ain't gonna be no replacement. Because ain't nothing coming in.
That's what I'm saying. So like smart motherfuckers need to go out there to like
whatever it is,
within the next
that you use a lot. Because everybody don't use the same stuff. So they ain't telling you to go out there and buy a bunch of video games and shit. Whatever you use a lot of, that your family or your situation that y'all have to have, you can stop on that. Whatever
I got you. I mean, but most people need the common things like bread and toilet paper and paper towel. You know what I mean? Like it's common shit.
Yeah.
So like that's what people go get. Like that's what I'm saying. Like,
and that's what I'm telling you to get.
I got you.
Don't know this because everybody ain't watching Big War. So
right.
Everybody, I'm telling y'all to go stock up on that shit. Y'all
yes, sir.
Y'all ain't gonna make it run out because it ain't like everybody watch me. Not yet.
Yes, sir. I know. I get you. I appreciate you, man, for being out there. I salute you, bro. Hey, much love, and I hope we can get past this thing. I don't know what's about to happen, but I hope we get past it, G. That's what I'm saying.
When we get past this, it's gonna be something else. Cause we in that time where we in a time of constant tribulation.
Yep.
Now y'all can talk about I'm talking doom and gloom all you want. I'm talking fact.
I got you, man.
Just like I was telling folks about, I'm let somebody else get in, man. But I appreciate you.
No doubt, love you.
I pay to play Uncle, you next, and then Paul. You can say it doom and gloom or whatever you want to call it. If you're tired of hearing it, y'all know my stance. Get the hell on. Get the hell on. But hold on, I'm gonna cut this off. But it's just my opinion, my view, from what I done seen. We ain't headed for no better time. The better time we gonna have is what we at right now. I done said this 1,000 times. We're gonna look back on these days right here, maybe in another couple of months, couple of years from now. I said, damn, them was the good old days. 2024 was the good old days. (2024), we might look back 2030 or whatever they call that shit. You will have nothing and be happy about it. Is it Agenda 30? Whatever they call it. Hold on. But it ain't. My point is, y'all can say, why all this doom and gloom? Why all this? Whatever they say, I be saying, but they still be watching, but complain about what I'm saying. Anyway, that's the weirdest shit in the world to me. It ain't gonna get no better, y'all. Is what I'm saying. Like now, we got a hurricane pile on top of this damn strike. And then just know this, that's why I'm telling you, get out and enjoy yourself. Get out and enjoy yourself, because after the hurricane just hit over there and kill all them folks in the flood, y'all see what's going on with that, and the strike, guess what? There's something else right behind it. We just don't know what it is yet. But I ain't telling y'all to sit around and worry about it. What I'm telling y'all to do is just get out and live your life. Stuff you've been wanting to do, like the bucket list, go and do it. And what I'm telling you, I ain't telling you to sit around and worry about the shit. What I'm telling you is don't live in no fantasy world. Don't live in no la-la land like a lot of folks. That's what I'm telling you. Don't live in la-la land. I'm not telling you to be scared. I don't preach fear. Even though sometimes I get worried, and I told y'all the other day, I don't know to get scared. I was scared, like, what the fuck? But it didn't last. I ain't scared no more. But my point is, I'm human. I get scared too. But we don't dwell in fear, is what I'm saying. I don't dwell in fear. So if you wanted to go fishing, to the beach, to the water park, long as it ain't spending all your money. I ain't telling you go spend no bunch of money. But just as long as it's reasonable, go get out and enjoy yourself, man. Don't sit around, I ain't got time for that. I'm tired and I'm too old to do this. Get out and enjoy your damn life while you still can. Or you're going to one day, it could be tomorrow, next week, next month. You're going to be like, damn, I should have went on. Damn, now I can't do shit. We on lockdown again. Look at 2020. One day in 2020, I was at Fat Tuesday, Mardi Gras here in Mobile. Having a good old time. Had no idea 2 weeks later, we're going to be locked down, the whole damn world. Who saw that coming? Who saw that coming? And there's some more to come, baby. That's all I'm telling you. Here you go, pay to play, Uncle. What up, young man? How you doing? Unmute your mic. There you go.
Yo, what up?
Hey, how you doing?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Loud and clear.
Yeah, I'm straight, big word. How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. What's on your mind? Thank you for joining in, first of all.
Yeah, for sure, man. Hold on, I got an echo. Hold on. Let's see if I get this echo off.
I don't hear it. Is it me or you?
It's on my end. Hold on 1 second. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it off, but I'm just gonna put myself on mute, and I got it playing on my TV. So, my thing is, I wanted just to say, like, I feel like this whole truck strike is gonna kind of start a chain reaction towards pretty much every job. I mean, the whole nation is kind of in an unrest. So
I'm out of work. It affects me. I'm not on strike. But I'm out of work all day on strike. So it affects me and thousands of other truckers. So you're right. I'm not in a union. I'm not striking, but I can't go to work tomorrow. They on strike, so it affects me immediately. but it's going to affect the rest of y'all eventually. I still hear it, whatever that is. Can you hear me? Oh, your mic's still muted. That's you. All right, I'm gonna have to bring you off and then let you come back. All right, Paul. What's going on, Paul? How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you, Big Ward?
All right. Can you hear me pretty good?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're loud and clear.
Great. I just want to say, man, I appreciate your channel. I've kind of randomly come across you in these past couple of months, and man, you just cracked me up with, how you talk about things, make me laugh. Really have appreciated your coverage of this port strike. A lot of people aren't taking it seriously. I appreciate you providing some sort of ground level information on it, but I was hoping maybe we could just have a conversation. I see a lot of the people in the chat, talking about investments, like where to put money and everything. And some people are interested in cryptocurrencies. I work for a layer one cryptocurrency, something similar to Ethereum, you could call it. And I have another job where we're sort of building what's called tokenized real world assets. And it's a new representation of like financial instruments. Think of, stocks, bonds, commodities, contracts, derivatives, whatever. I just thought it might be interesting, like speaking with this whole automation happening at the port level, there's this major financial automation initiative that's taking place globally. The entire financial infrastructure it's very old. It kind of dates back to the 70s. I saw some people in the chat talking about these like ISO 20022 cryptocurrencies and everything. That's a financial messaging standard, but I don't want to use a bunch of technical jargon with all of this. It's really coming down to with whatever you want to call them, the politically correct term is globalists. But there's this major initiative to basically turn the financial world, the economy, from a probabilistic economy as it is now. Probabilistic meaning, people compete. It's not predictable as to what the outcome is going to be. Whoever's offering the best services are the ones that are going to win, essentially. And turn it into a deterministic economy, which essentially means, you have top-down control of everything, essentially. There's going to be more and more top-down control that enables financial automation. And it is being implemented with a lot of these systems called, people call it Web3 nowadays in the industry, but, you've got your blockchains and cryptocurrencies and things. And it's really interesting. There's an essay called The System's Neatest Trick. You might appreciate it. It's a short essay, but I think the entire Web3 thing is one of the clearest examples of the system's neatest trick that I've ever seen play out in my life. I'm in my 30s. But it's essentially like every system allows for a little bit of rebellion in it, whether it's like, rebelling against racism, or rebelling for women's rights, feminism. And that rebellion is actually very targeted, and it helps sort of these power structures maintain their control over the system. So it sort of hijacks young people's natural desire to rebel against something and targets that rebellion towards something that's actually helpful for the system overall. People think they're fighting against racism, but race equality is a very positive thing for a system that's trying to have a lot of workers and blah blah blah. I guess I'm rambling a little bit, but just wanted to present a couple of thoughts like that. I think kind of plays well with this whole automation thing. It's not just automation of logistics that is taking place. It's at every level of the economy right now, and it's not good for workers.
Nope.
So,
but when has it ever been good for workers?
I mean, yeah, sadly, it never has been. But yeah, I'm very pessimistic about the future. Honestly, I think it's just gonna get worse.
Well, that's what I'm preaching, but I get know what they say about me for telling what's gonna happen. So be careful.
Man,
But I
you've got
appreciate you, man. Thank you for tuning in.
sure you've got an entertaining way of spreading your message, but yeah, I won't take up too much of your stream. I just wanted to
I
reach out.
appreciate you for being here, man. I appreciate your support. Thank you.
For sure. See ya.
All right, Coco, where did you go? Where did Coco go? Everybody just left. I didn't get rid of nobody. Uh-oh, Verizon. What is y'all doing? Lady T, I can't see you, so I need to. If I can't see you, I can't bring you on because I got a lot. I told y'all my story. There you go, Coco. You ready? Coco, can you hear me? What's she doing? Let me see. Hello, Coco. All right, there you go. Hey, Coco.
Hey, thanks
Hey,
for
how
having
you doing? I'm so glad to see you.
Look, you already know what time it is. I was listening to you earlier and I was just thinking like I agree with everything, for the most part that Big Ward is saying. Like, they have us so snowballed with the Democrats and the Republicans and Kamala and Trump. And then you went on to talk about how they're using like race to divide us and all this other stuff. And
That's the oldest trick in the book.
right. And I'm like, it's 2024. Like we have all of these informational tools at our fingertips and we refuse to see what's going on. And I think a lot of people are starting to wake up and see like, we see what's going on, and now it's a power struggle to say, well, who are you voting for? Who are you going to vote for? But when you see what's going on, you realize that the system wasn't designed to count your vote. When you see what's going on, you realize you don't really have a voice. I mean, one could argue, okay, well, local politics and vote for your sheriff and vote for your school superintendent and stuff like that. But I mean, as a collective, not just local or specific areas, but as a collective, as a country, where has that gotten us? And when you really do your research and you understand how the powers that be are kind of manipulating us on a massive level, you understand that it's bigger than a vote. It's bigger than a strike. All of these things are symptoms to a much bigger issue. And it comes down to, as a collective, are we ready to make that move? Are we ready to, you know what I'm saying, really, get down and take the action, keyword action, necessary to get the results that we need? Because our voting system, our electoral system is broken.
Been broken.
Very, very.
And we the reason for it. We'll still be sitting out here complaining, like you said, about racism.
Yep.
Somebody hit me up today. Oh, you gonna vote for a racist?
We so distracted. Racism is a distraction. Like you said, they don't want us. You said earlier, divided we fall, united we stand. And we're supposed to be the United States of America. But it's the divided states of America. We're divided by our states of mind. We're divided by our socioeconomic status. We're divided by the construct of race. We're divided by so much because the strategy from the people who are in charge is to keep us that way so that we can't come to our senses and demand change. Now, I'm not necessarily arguing for, violence or anything like that. I don't know where your YouTube may reach far-reaching places or anything like that. But I'm definitely saying that, the distraction is to keep us divided so that we don't come together as a collective and actually get things done and actually prioritize getting things done. The whole Democrat, Republican, and get out and vote, like,
Exactly.
played.
But what we gonna do about it? If you already know, they're gonna come against you. You try to tell them about it. I'm on here every day. So I still talk for people like you that listen. But overall, man, you ought to see I just looked at a email just now. Somebody hate email. They watch me every day and hate me. Every day. And hate me. I just got a hate email now talking, I just read it. I don't care nothing about them. It ain't like I'm saying, oh Lord, they hate me. What am I gonna do? I don't care. Just how weird it.
I mean, like you said, it's always gonna be hate, and we have to leave room for differing of opinions.
Oh no.
Like we have to leave room for everybody to have their own thought process.
That's too much like right. You know that ain't happening. You can't think for yourself. If you're not a Democrat, you're a sellout. You know that, right? You ain't got to tell me what you are, because I don't want these folks to know about what you are, because they might come after you. But you can. As a matter of fact, this next video I want to when you get off, I'm going to play this. Let y'all see how they feel about us that are not Democrats. I'm not a Republican, but you got to be. If you black, you got to be a Democrat, right?
That's what they say we got to be.
Yeah, pretty much.
Gone. Those times gone. We thinking for ourselves now.
No, they ain't. You finna see in a minute. I'm finna show you they ain't gone. This next video I'm finna show y'all, they're not gone. Now you want to listen to it? You can stay up here. You want to listen to it? You ain't got to go nowhere. You want to hear it? You can stay here.
I'm right here.
I want you to hear this. You might not be able to see it good because I see I ain't got my signals went back out again.
Well, I got you on my TV.
You can still see. You see me pretty good. It's not blurry. Okay. Where he went? Where this dude calling us black folks out that ain't Democrat? It's a whole video they made. Where he went? I'm tired, and I wish this one of them dude. I normally don't want to do nothing to folk call it how they think, but this dude, they make me want to do something to him. I ain't gonna do nothing though, but
don't do it, Big Wood. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Hold on.
I want to set the record straight for all you weirdo black Trump supporters out there who think that there's some kind of movement of black men going towards Donald Trump. All you black dudes who are supporting Donald Trump and low-key supporting what's going on.
I want y'all to look at this dude that's calling somebody a weirdo. How sick. Like I'm talking about the Democrat, talk about the Republican talk about the Democrat, right? The other really think they smarter than the other group. You know what I mean? Like, you look at the dude, he actually calling somebody else a weirdo because they don't think how he think. But you looking at him, he's a weirdo. If you are, like, I'm an independent. I look at some Republican weirdos and Democrat weirdos. And here's the Democrat weirdo right here.
Everybody, this is Afro Think today. I want to set the record straight for all you weirdo black Trump supporters out there who think that there's some kind of movement of black men going towards Donald Trump. Because honestly, all you black dudes who are supporting Donald Trump and low-key supporting Donald Trump by only attacking Kamala Harris, utilizing the same propaganda that white supremacy gave you, I just want you all to understand that real black men who are intelligent and smart and understand what's actually going on in this world and understand the consequences of elections and their vote are supporting Kamala Harris.
Oh, really?
You can disrespect us all you want, You can call us every name in the book because that's the only thing you guys know how to do.
He started off calling us weirdos and ignorant, and then turned right back around and talking about how we can disrespect them and call them out of their name. He started his video off calling us out of our name. The hypocrisy.
Yes.
You can't even see it. You just started your video off insulting people that us black dudes who are no longer, like we got to be Democrat or we uninformed because we don't think like you. You run around here with a dashiki on in the backyard in Pennsylvania, like you in the motherland, but you over here in Pennsylvania with a dashiki on, calling us weirdos, and then turn around and talk about how we insulting them. But you just called us weirdos.
Yeah.
Because intelligence is not one of the things that you guys excel at. It's not. So I'm gonna put a compilation.
We're not intelligent.
See, that's the dangerous part about that rhetoric. The dangerous part about that rhetoric that a lot of these people are pushing online and mass media is that the black man is unintelligent. The black man is not a free thinker. The black man doesn't know how to utilize their power or, in this instance, their vote. And that is a very dangerous misconception.
Unless we agree with him.
Correct.
Now, we agree with him, we're intelligent.
Correct. You know that's an okie doke, right?
Yeah.
You know that's an okie doke.
Who falling for it? I'm not. Are you? Nope. You don't look like you falling for it.
Okay.
If you're not with him, and why do they come at? Why is this? So it's all right for a white man to vote for Trump, but not a black man. Why he ain't saying Trump supporters? Why he just singling out black men?
You know why, Big Ward? You said it earlier. For so long, black people in general, both black men and black women, have been married to the Democratic Party, as if, we've been in a covenant with them. And the reason why they're singling out black men is because black men are now coming to the forefront and using their voices and saying, hey, we don't agree with the current Democratic Party no more, and we won't go.
Yeah.
So for the first time in a long time, we have a large subset, I'm not going to say all, but we have a large subset of black men who are coming out and vocalizing their disdain and their lack of support for the Democratic Party. When you have a loyal group of people that all of a sudden wake up, they kind of come out of that trance, they no longer being hoodwinked, like you said earlier, people start getting scared. That ruffles feathers. Because this is my last point on that. Because you got to remember, for so long, they like to throw out these words, we've emasculated the black man. We took away their power. We dead. But this right here, that's what's going on. This movement, this movement of black men in support of the Republican candidate right now, which is Donald Trump, is a huge wake-up call and a signal that you thought you had us asleep, but we all the way woke up.
And that's the problem.
And that's a problem.
We supposed to stay asleep. Like, I mean, really. The whole video, it's going to be some more goofy dudes on here. It's all directed toward black men that support Trump. Or even if you don't support Trump, you don't support her. You may not be for Trump, but you ain't for her either. To them, you're an idiot if you ain't for her. They don't care. They like, you can't have a mind of your own.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good point too. I mean, I talk to a lot of people and friends of mine who are at the point where they're like, you know what? I'm not for nobody. I'm not for a vote. We've been voting for how long? And we're not seeing no progress. Somebody can argue, well, oh, the Democratic DOJ has done this. They've prosecuted certain police departments. They've, done investigations like how they went down there in, I believe, Lexington, Mississippi or Lexington, Kentucky, and they just, announced all of that stuff with police brutality. And I mean, we see that some things have been said, but nothing has been done.
Exactly. And it ain't gonna be done.
Right. So, I mean, those of us who are kind of like on the fence, or we decide that we're not for nobody, like, we're about action. Both parties have promised us things that, aren't coming to fruition for the people. That's why we got all this stuff going on, the strikes, all these layoffs. Like, it's not finna get dark for Democrats. It's not finna get dark for Republicans. The lights finna go out on everybody.
Everybody. It don't matter if you're white, none of that.
The room go black for everybody. So I don't know, Big Ward. I think I really, really, really do feel, and this is my opinion. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of the show, the chat, the
No,
chat.
thank you for being here. You make the show.
I
Thank you
mean,
for being here.
I mean, seriously, my opinion is that, yes, we want to focus on, your focus tonight, in lieu of the strike, has been the segment of the Black community, which is the Black man that's now supporting, the Republican policies and Donald Trump. But there's also a huge segment of the Black community that is walking away from the vote altogether, and we're ready to take and see other kind of action. So I'll leave it at that on that piece.
Yeah, I know.
You see what I'm saying? So
I know.
Yeah, we're fed up. People are tired.
Tired. I am.
Both Black and white. And I think I seen in the chat earlier, a lot of people were chiming in and said this isn't a race issue. This is a citizen issue. If you are an American citizen and you were born here and you invested into that American dream of go to school, get an education, pull yourself up by your bootstraps, work hard, and good things shall come to you, and all this other jazz. You know what I'm saying? Yes, the system was designed for some of us to make it, but it wasn't designed for all of us to make it. And when you have a big majority of people who are disgruntled and upset, went to college and got degrees, and the degrees ain't working out. Everybody got masters and bachelors now on resumes.
It ain't worth a damn.
Ain't worth nothing at all. You realize, well, it ain't what I know. It's about who I know. And COVID shut everything down and damaged so many relationships to where so many people, are struggling to network, struggling to build and maintain relationships to the point to where we starting to realize, man, I think they played us.
I know they played us. They played. Well, some people don't. Some people you can't tell them, and it gets so frustrating, especially for me when I'm sitting here trying to tell you. It's so much information for you to see for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And them folks ain't studying that shit. They just rather just now, big boy, you an idiot. I get death threats.
Look, when you speak truth, and when you say things that people only say at the kitchen table, you're gonna get that kind of response. You're gonna get that kind of reaction.
They surprise the hell out of me though. They give me death threat, but they run up on me. It ain't what you thought. This ain't just no internet. I ain't Charleston White.
Right. These and you're creating a platform where you're engaging in conversation. You're engaging in discussion. A lot of these discussions and conversations should have been had on public forums. A lot of this talk should have been going on. A lot of this back and forth should have been going on. We don't always have to agree all the time. We can agree to disagree.
Let's be respectful.
Right. But the conversations need to be had. Your opinion or your viewpoint, your political viewpoint may be different from mine and vice versa, and so for the next group. But these conversations need to be had. I feel like all around our country, there's been a yearning for open dialogue about what's going on. And that's why you see all this chatter and all these opinions and all of the anxiety and everything that's going on, because you can put pressure on something but so much. And you know what happened when you increase the pressure on something?
You're gonna bust.
Something got to give.
And here's my thing. Even if you got a different opinion than me, like say for instance, you ain't gotta say who you for. I ain't saying what this about. Just say for instance you for her, and I'm not. Instead of calling me an idiot, tell me why I should vote for her. Instead of you just an idiot. She black. You a black man. Tell me, sell me on her, because she ain't doing it. Or not just her or anybody, Trump, whoever. Tell me why I should vote for who you think I should vote for, instead of just calling me an idiot. They ain't gonna do that.
Most of the people that we're asking why we should vote for, and as in her, I believe you're saying Kamala
Yeah.
Harris. Most of
Right.
the people we're asking why we should vote for Kamala Harris are only, like you said, giving us maybe 2 or 3 talking points, because she's an African American woman, because she's a Democrat, and because she's going to do all these things for so-called progressive, liberal, African American, the immigrants people, right? But when she's on the spotlight, she's being interviewed, even in her debate with Trump. She can never answer questions to
Yeah.
she can never speak to her policy. She can respond with a general or a very broad response, but she never gets down to the minutia of any of the issues that people want to know what her policies are going to be.
Even if she's wrong, even if her policy don't make no, she still can't say nothing. You might not agree, but at least he gonna give you his policy to tell you what the hell he want to do. You might not agree with it. She won't do that. She won't give you no. We know about the lawn though, how green that lawn was. God damn, her and that damn lawn. If I hear about that lawn one more time.
My thing is too, when it comes to that piece of it, I always scratch my head and wonder why are they coaching her not to answer the questions directly or head on? And you know what I be thinking?
Are they coaching her, or she just don't know?
I think it's a mixture of both. I think it's about 70% she has no earthly idea, and 30% of it is like, okay, we're gonna coach you. We don't want you to pin yourself against the wall on no specific policy, because little do they know, when you get in the White House, you're gonna hoodwink them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We don't want you to promise them, reforms, and we don't want you to promise them anything, because we don't want you to put yourself in a situation when you have to make a decision in the White House as president, that now they holding that over your head. Like how when other presidents said that they was going to do such and such, and then they got in the office and they didn't do it, because they know we paying attention now.
Right.
They know she going to be under a microscope.
We in trouble either way. Trump or her, we in trouble.
We are. I definitely do feel that. I feel like we at a crossroads in our country. We at the apex where we have to decide what we want to do and what we are willing to do, what we're willing to sacrifice. Them strike workers, the strike you talking about, and I believe somebody said, well, the 45,000, strikers are going to mess it up for everybody. No, that's a start. It should be more than 45,000
Right.
people to, say, I'm not going to work, I'm not going to school, I'm not paying no taxes until we get action, until something happens.
No,
And
they
then
ain't gonna do that. They ain't gonna do that. But they're gonna talk about the folks that is taking action.
And that's our problem. That's our issue. The root of the issue, which was like you were saying earlier, is the division, the oldest trick in the book.
By design. By design.
Absolutely.
And it works masterfully.
Absolutely.
I got to give them that credit. They got it figured out how to do it.
They do. They really do. And I really wish, as a citizen and as somebody who's been, kind of spectating and watching the pressure build and build and build, and, as an adult and living my own life and having my own challenges and being directly affected by the things that are going on around me. I mean, because before, a lot of people could, a lot of us could skirt the system. Oh, well, that ain't got nothing to do with me. The president ain't got nothing to do with me. Now here we are in 2024, and everybody is talking about this thing here. Everybody is directly affected now.
Now they know
Right.
that them people in government, they affect your life.
Yep.
So
Yep. So we just gotta decide what it is we willing to sacrifice. It's, in order for us to get something out of this, to get what we want, we have to be willing to sacrifice. And like you said, our biggest issue is the fact that we won't do that.
we'll talk. We'll talk. Well, I appreciate you for your support and thank you for joining us. I really appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
I appreciate you. All right, now. Now check this out, y'all. Let me see. I got a couple more now. You up next, pay to play. Hopefully you got your microphone together.
The things that you got to accept. I'm gonna put a compilation of real intelligent black men who actually pay attention to politics, who paid attention in class when they was in school, they didn't skip school and hang out in the damn hallways, who actually got a brain up there, got 2 brain cells that's actually moving. The synapses are firing off in the head. All right. I'm going to show you that black men are supporting the black women, and we are voting for Kamala Harris, the black woman. The black woman. Okay? And make no mistake, when this election is over and the exit polls come out, it will prove that you guys are the super minority, coonarians, who still fall for white supremacy and their propaganda. You're the weakest link, and you will always be the weakest link. And this election just highlights how absolutely stupid you are. Anyway, without further ado, it's Afro Faith, no some teacher.
He just the whole time was insulting. And had the nerve to talk about how we insult them. Well, I noticed, this might sound crazy. I might be a coon, bootlicker, whatever you want to call me, homeboy. When all the Democrats, the so-called Republicans and conservative and the white folks and the racist white folk, they never talk shit to me because all the Democrats. Let me repeat that. I've been a Democrat all my life. I never had nobody white talk to me like this because I was a Democrat. Let me repeat that again. I was a Democrat all my life. I never had no white person, no Republican, or whatever they call themselves, never had one insult me like this dude insulting me now because I'm not a Democrat. I'm not for her. I've never had a Republican insult me when I didn't vote for George Bush. When I voted, no, I'm not a Democrat. Oh, he said I'm not a Democrat. Oh, I voted for Obama. But I never had no white folk, unless they said it behind my back. I never had no white folk come out and call me no idiot and stupid, this, that, and the other because I voted for Obama. They hated, how they felt about Obama. I never had nobody white talk to me like this dude is, because I'm not voting for Kamala. How am I supposed to rock with people like that? When that's how you think about me if I don't feel like you do. Like you just so smarter than me. My brain like this. My brain, we unintelligent. Let's listen to some more of these smart black men. See, we the dumb black men because we ain't for her. So that makes us dumb black men. So let's listen to all you dumb black men on this feed right now. And some of you dumb black women that ain't for her. Because y'all obviously dumb if y'all ain't for her, right? Let's listen to some smart black men and see how we should think. I'm going to show y'all some smart black men See, we idiots over here. Here go the smart black man right here. The dude we just listened to, and not this little dude here. Home. Look at him.
This is for the black Trump supporters, especially the men.
Why? Why we?
I see y'all all on TikTok, just bashing the black lady, just bashing the back, talking crazy, talking grimy, all this kind of stuff. What happened to y'all growing up? Did anything happen to y'all growing up where y'all will vote for a guy that's 78 years old, white man, who got 34 felonies, who got charged with?
Homeboy, we've been voting for white men all our life. You act like you ain't never voted for, as long as the white man's a Democrat, it's fine, huh? I normally don't put hands on folks because of their opinion, but that dude there, if I was standing around him right now, y'all gonna hear something say, "Fire!" Well, you're gonna be looking like, damn, why little dude on the ground? If I was with him right now, he talking the way he talking, if you happen to not be looking in another direction, all you're gonna hear is some sound out. Fire! It's gonna sound like a gunshot, but it ain't gonna be no gunshot. You're gonna look around, little dude, that's gonna be on the ground. I don't mess with people like that. I don't do that. I ain't no badass. This dude so ignorant. If I was standing to him right now, listening to him talk this right here, it'll sound like thunder. A lightning, one of them. Pow! Damn, big boy. Did you shoot the man? No. I slapped the shit out of him. Who the hell he think he is? Who the fuck he supposed to be? Calling us out. Like, who the fuck he supposed to be?
That's a defrauded banks, contractors. I mean, the list goes on. Y'all okay with that?
We voted for a 78-year-old white man, but he voted for an 81-year-old white man. Make it make sense. Obama, whether y'all want to call him, he do for black people, whatever. He was mixed. His mama was white, daddy was from Kenya. He was a real African American. So don't say we ain't got no doubt whether or not Obama was black. Now, whether he did nothing for black folks or not, that's a different story. But he was black. My point is, before Obama, all we've been voting for is white men. But now I'm an idiot for voting for a white man. He's smart though. He talking shit up to me about voting for a white man. But in America, other than Obama, we've been voting for white men all our life. No problem. He just voted for a white man that's in office now that don't know if he's going or coming. You don't think he voted for Joe Biden? Mr. MVP, everything trying to keep us from uniting. I don't want to unite with no dude like this. If I got to unite with him, I'd just rather stay divided. They won. They won. Good night, Oz, and have a great day at work. You know, I'm off tomorrow.
But the black lady got to be just so perfect for you to vote for her. Oh, she ain't did nothing. She been in the office for 3 years now. She ain't did nothing. Do you know what a vice president's job is to do?
Look, you tell me,
a
genius.
Vice president do not make no policies, man.
Mm.
Y'all should learn that in high school, but I bet you most of y'all don't know how to fucking read anyway. It's just, it pisses me off, man, how y'all dogging this lady, but you running with a guy who a known racist, man.
Oh.
What is wrong with you? What are you voting for Trump?
What you vote for Columbus?
I'm voting for Kamala.
Why?
I know why I'm voting. It ain't just because she black.
Well, tell me why then. He ain't gonna do that.
$25,000.
Oh Lord.
I wanna give me a home too. I want to be able to start me a home too. These banks ain't loaning no money out to us, so that's why vote for her.
Hold on. Y'all know I live in an apartment, right? I had, I live in an apartment. But I ain't on here claiming to be smarter than somebody else, right? For you to be so goddamn smart and he look like an old dude. If he ain't old, he done lived a rough life. But he look old. Why you ain't got no house, homeboy? You on here talking about how stupid somebody else is. Why you need a 25, you want you a house? Why you ain't got none? We idiots. We the stupid ones. But you look like you about 65, 70, and you ain't got no house. You 65, how you gonna get a 30-year mortgage? You 65, bro. You might well stay in that apartment, homeboy. I'm an idiot, but you 65, talking about $25,000 because you want you a house. You ain't got no house yet? He probably still stay with his mama if she's still living. The fuck?
That $50,000 startup. I got a t-shirt business, a clothing line I'm trying to get off the ground. But the banks ain't give me.
He say a t-shirt. Oh, I'm supposed to one second. That joker say he got a t-shirt business. He trying to get off the ground. That nigga said, I'm calling him a nigga. I don't care if I don't get no monetization off this. He's a nigga. He said, and I hope he see this. If you want to see him, I'm in Mobile, Alabama. Just remember this sound though. Fire! If you come see me, because that's what you're going to hear. This joker said, that $50,000, he wants that $50,000. Because he got a t-shirt business. Nigga, you don't need no $50,000 to start no t-shirt business. The fuck this nigga talking about? That joker said a t-shirt business. And she ain't giving your dumb ass no $50,000. It's a tax deduction, fool. In other words, go back and listen to what she said she's going to do. The devil is in the fine print. She said she's giving a deduction, $50,000. She's not giving you $50,000 up front, fool. It's a deduction, which means she gonna let you get your money back that you started the business with. She ain't giving you $50,000 to start no business, fool. A tax deduction means you got to have your own $50,000, start the business. At the end of the year, when you file your taxes, you get a $50,000 tax credit. But that ain't gonna do you no good if you ain't had the money to start the business, fool. But I'm the idiot. You falling for the okie doke. This nigga said he wants that $50,000. Nigga, if she was giving away $50,000, I'm voting for it too. My nigga. I know it's probably white folks here hearing me say nigga, but hey, it is what it is. So, yeah, some black, but they also Super 29 Vegas. You heard him? You heard him. She don't think some people are slow. She know they are, and he proving it. This joker made a whole YouTube video insulting a whole race of men. A whole race of men. This nigga think he think Kamala Harris finna give his ass $50,000 to start a t-shirt business when I got a homeboy start a t-shirt business with $150. Because he was serious about the t-shirt business. I got a homeboy that makes shirts. My ex-wife in the t-shirt business. So I know that he talking some bullshit. My ex-wife As a matter of fact, her printing machine, all that shit, I bought it. It was $5,000 for everything she needed. Everybody in my city pretty much know my ex-wife make t-shirts. They go to her. She make good money on the side making shirts. That's her side hustle. Been doing it for years with a machine I bought her before we got divorced. Kamala Harris ain't gave my ex-wife no $50,000 to start no t-shirt business. Her ex-husband helped her with $5,000. See, I had got that BP money. Y'all remember when BP was getting that money out? I got some of that BP money. And I call myself being a good husband. And I helped my ex-wife start a t-shirt business. But she was already making the t-shirts. She already knew how to do it. She was already doing it. She needed a little startup money like he talking about, but it wasn't $50,000. And she didn't get it from no politician. She got it from her husband, who had got some BP money. And I bought her a print press, or whatever you call that damn thing where they make some t-shirts with. They get hot and shit. She used to have a house hot in the motherfucker that print them goddamn t-shirts. But I was supporting my wife. I'm that type of dude. But just joking here, what kind of t-shirt business he started? What kind of t-shirt business this nigga starting with $50,000 that Kamala Harris ain't gonna give him? Let's get some more of this genius right here. I thought I was the only genius on YouTube. I was wrong. This nigga here.
I got a t-shirt business, clothing line I'm trying to get off the ground.
Why you ain't got off the ground yet?
Nobody give me nothing. Nobody give me nothing, but she gonna help me get my business started. That's why I'm voting for her.
Lord, this nigga so stupid. That's why we ain't black folk, we done. Black folks. This is who we gotta fight on side of. Yeah, heat press. This is who we gotta fight on side. This nigga. This nigga calling us ignorant. He got a t-shirt business he want to get off the ground and some clothing line and blah, blah, blah. And the banks ain't gonna give me nothing. What the fuck? Nigga, if you was serious about that, you'd already had the money. You don't work? I know for a fact it don't take no $50,000 to start no t-shirt business. That's a nigga who ain't made now shirt. I guarantee it. He got a good idea in his mind. If I had me about $50,000, I'll be around here making me some t-shirts. Nigga, you can start with $150. It's the dope game, fool. Business is the dope game, but legal. For those who've been in the dope game, if you're in the dope game right now, quit and go into legitimate business. It's the same process. Buy low, sell high. It's the same thing. You ain't got to be out there on the street with that. I learned the hard way. Legal business is the same as the illegal business. It's the same thing. You just ain't got to watch your back. So that nigga there, to about $50,000 to start a t-shirt business, can start the same t-shirt business with $500. This nigga. Let's hear some more of this brilliant guy. Exactly.
They give me nothing, but she gonna help me get my business started. That's why I'm voting for her.
I'm voting for her.
Yes, and yes, I do care about women's rights. Yes, yes. I do care about the gay community. Yes. I do care about climate change. Yes. I do care about.
Let me explain something. I care about women's rights too. I love me a woman. If she ain't got no rights, she ain't gonna love me back. I care about women's rights too. I don't care nothing about no woman killing no damn baby. But I care about her rights. When did black women get so stuck on killing babies? I didn't know y'all had a thing like that. I didn't know that till now. That black women were so caught up on being able to kill a baby if they want to. I didn't know that was such a big issue to black women. When did that happen? There ain't some shit we was into growing up. At least I didn't know. God damn. I didn't know black women was into abortion like that. Well, it's just so important to y'all. I'm voting for her because I need to be able to kill my baby if I get pregnant by a nigga I don't want to have a baby by. Somebody, black women, when did this happen? Or are they lying on y'all? Black women, help me out here. When did y'all become so bent on being y'all call it reproductive rights? When did that become so important to y'all being able? Because ain't nobody fucking with your reproductive rights. It's about abortion and abortion only. That's it. Ain't nobody trying to tell you what to do with your body. If that's true, why are some of the BBLs walking around here and fucked up ones at that? If somebody was going to tell y'all what to do with y'all body, whoever that is, will you please stop these women from getting these fucked up ass BBLs? Where the people at that's telling women what to do with their bodies so I can tell them so y'all can stop getting them damn BBLs? Since they're telling y'all what to do with y'all bodies. Y'all gonna get a BBL anytime you want to, I don't care how fucked up it is. Ain't nobody there to stop you. But yet, we try to control what you do with your body. Make that make sense. If we trying to tell you what to do with your body, who's stopping you from cutting your chest off so you can become a man? If we trying to tell you what to do with your body, they will tell you, "No, ma'am, you can't cut your tatas off." And right, abortion is not something that you can't have. It depends on your state. What they did was overturn it and took it out of the hands of the federal government. There are still some states that you can get an abortion in if you want one. You might be, if you're in a Republican state, 9 times out of 10, they're going to be hard to get an abortion. You want to kill your baby, move to a Democrat state. They don't mind you killing your baby. Listen to me. Abortion is not illegal unless you're in a state. He took it out the federal hands and put it on the states. There are states right now that get ready to vote on whether or not to allow abortion. They put it in the hands of the state, not the federal government. They were like, this ain't our business. She's saying the government should not tell a woman what to do with her body. They're not. They saying they don't want nothing to do with telling you what to do with your body. Let it be on the states where you live, not the federal government. Trump and the government the federal government is not telling women they can't have no abortion. She don't tell the truth, and y'all fall for that bullshit. The government is not telling women, I'm talking the federal government, they did not ban abortion. That's why she was on the debate stage talking about he's going to sign an abortion ban. Nigga, he was already in office. He ain't signed that. Do y'all remember Trump was president one time? If he can sign an abortion ban, why he ain't signed there and then? She depending on y'all be so stupid. She know y'all stupid because we got actual proof of what he would do because he was in office before. Back to this dude. Hold on. Oh yeah, the capital gains. One of her policies is, you know how she always talking about they're gonna Make the billionaires and millionaires pay their fair share of taxes. Oh, I can't stand her voice. She sounds like she ought to have a sore throat all the time. You gotta make the millionaires and billionaires pay their fair share. Y'all believe that? All them goddamn billionaire Democrats. You think they really finna go after them folk? Like you ain't got no billionaire Democrats, millionaire Democrats. They are Republicans, huh? Nancy Pelosi ain't no multi-millionaire. Y'all really think they finna go after the millionaires and billionaires? She a millionaire. Oprah Winfrey. You think they finna go after Oprah? You think Oprah gonna have her on her show trying to help her get elected so she can turn around and tax her at not like 60% tax? You think Oprah will be behind that? Use your common sense. She was on Oprah. Oprah interviewed her the other day, the little softball question. Y'all remember that? Oprah the billionaire. You think Oprah would have did that if she thought that lady was really coming after her money? If she knew, she'd already told Oprah behind her, but y'all know just campaign talk. I can't pass them, you know. That's just what the folk want to hear. I'm trying to get elected. But you know Oprah, you know I ain't going to tax you at no 50%. But anyway, they got what they call unrealized capital gains tax. That's her policy. Unrealized capital gains. What that means is, say for instance, you bought a house. That house was worth $300,000 when you bought it. You went and put a pool in the backyard after you bought it and did some other little upgrades. Now your house then went from $300,000 to now it's worth, let's just say $500,000. So now the value of your home has increased by $200,000. You didn't sell the house. You still live there. It's just been appraised because of some work you did to it. Now, it ain't worth $300,000 no more. It's worth $500,000. That's a $200,000 increase on the value of your home. Guess what Kamala Harris gonna do with her unrealized capital gains tax? She gonna tax that $200,000 that your house just went up in value, even though you ain't sold the house. You still got the house. You ain't made no $200,000 off of it, but she's still gonna tax you at 25%. So that'll be $50,000 you owe her out of money you ain't got because you didn't sell the house. She charging you on taxes. Imagine being charged taxes on money you ain't even made.
Who care about better healthcare?
Healthcare. Yes.
That's why I'm voting for her. But you black people, tell me one thing. If you come to my comment and tell me one thing, tell me what our Trump policies are gonna help you. Huh? Y'all so dumb, dumb y'all is. The man, all Trump do is just say he did. I'm the best black. I did the best for blacks than any other president. He keeps saying that, but ain't no proof to that. But this black lady gotta be so perfect. She can't mess up. She can't do nothing in her past, nothing. And y'all going hard on her like that. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. It's more black men like me than it is to y'all. Way more gonna vote for Kamala. It's just crazy. I see y'all on TikTok, but y'all ain't saying what Trump.
See, here's the deal. He's right. It's still more black men and black women gonna vote for Kamala than gonna vote for Trump. That's true. He's right. There's still more black men and more black women. See, all black men, all black women ain't woke up yet. So he right. But what he wrong at is that Trump don't need all black men and black women in order to win. Because we only make up 13% of the population. And even with that, all of us ain't voting. So even though the black race is 13% of the American population, only probably 5 or 6% of them vote or have the right to vote. So when the Democrats were getting, say, I think we're getting, at one time, the Democrats were getting like 98% of the black vote at one time. And Republicans were still winning. Even though the Democrats were getting 98% of the black vote, they were still losing. So, if Democrats went from getting 98% of the black vote, I saw a stat that said in order for a Republican to win in a landslide, instead of going from 2% of the black vote, if the Republicans can get 10% of the black vote, it'll be a landslide as far as losing. I mean, her losing, or the Democrat, not just her, the Democrat. They got that. They got that. At least 10% of the black vote is now voting for a Republican. He don't need the whole 100% of black people. But he went from having maybe 1 to 2% of black people to over 10. So yes, old dude, it's more of you than it is of me. But he don't need all of y'all. He don't need all black people. He just need about 10% of them. And for what I'm hearing from people that I'm on the ground talking to, it's a lot of black Trump supporters that you don't know about. Silent majority. They ain't telling nobody because they know what I'm going through. There's a lot of black Trump supporters that are going to vote for Trump that their family members probably think they're Democrats. Don't know. I'm voting for Trump when I get in that booth. I'm going to be out here with y'all. Yeah, I'm with her because they don't want to get judged. Some folk can't stand for their people to turn against them. I don't give a shit. I ain't studying y'all. I don't give a shit if you don't F with me or not. I don't want you to F with me. I don't like folk around me. No way. Let's finish just do. I gotta take my head to bed, y'all.
On TikTok, but y'all ain't saying what Trump gonna do is all apology and nothing. You know what I'm saying? She a fool. She did you at all kind of crazy stuff. What happened to y'all growing up, though? What?
Look at this nigga, man.
What? The most qualified person to ever run for president is a black lady, and y'all turning y'all back for a second. You know what?
I think I'm mad.
I'm glad you voted, man.
Oh yeah, he heard.
I'm just glad you voted.
I think I'm mad.
If you could come in my comments and tell me what Trump policies are, maybe I'll look at it. But you can't. I guarantee you can't. None of y'all come in my comment and say what Trump policies are. None. What y'all want to build a wall? You in the hood. Build a wall for who? You in the hood.
Hold on, check this out. He just named, can we tell him Trump policy? You know, the policies that had the economy booming, those policies. The policies that we went in no wars, those policies. And again, I don't care about but one of them. The one that had the economy booming. That's the only policy I care about. All the shit you talking about. See, I'm the type of person, as long as I can work and I want a t-shirt business, I start my own damn t-shirt business. I don't need Kamala Harris to promise me a $50,000 tax deduction, fool. That ain't cash you gonna get. You get what, homeboy? I wish I could talk to this dumb ass in real life. You still ain't finna have no t-shirt business. That's how you gonna get it. Because she ain't giving you no 50 grand, fool. She giving you a tax credit. So you still got to come up with the money on your own to start the damn business. Appreciate it, Moses Alger. You still got to come up with the money to start your t-shirt business. She's not gonna give you $50,000 front, fool. Lord have mercy. This joker really believe Kamala Harris gonna give him $50,000. When she elected, he gonna be running down there applying for his $50,000. Only to find out he gonna be back on TikTok. That bitch lied to me. She said she gonna give me $50,000, but she never said that. Oh my God. We're gonna finish with this dude, y'all, and I gotta go. I'm tired, man.
Oh, you in the hood, dude. What? You want tax breaks for the rich? You in the hood, dog. You broke, dog. You struggling.
How you gonna tell me I'm broke, nigga?
It's blasphemy, man. It's blasphemy, man. I keep seeing y'all just on this timeline, man, just dogging the black lady. Okay, if you don't want to vote for it, don't vote for it. But you ain't got to try to like bring her down like she ain't nobody. What happened to y'all, man?
Man, what happened to y'all, nigga?
What has Trump gave y'all? You talking about the stimulus check? If y'all remember, Trump wanted to give y'all only $600. The Democrats made sure they got that $1,200.
You heard all that talk. He was talking about what she gonna give him. And asking what have Trump gave us. He ain't gave me a damn thing. But he made it where I can get him a goddamn self. You feel me? See, the Democrat mindset always about what they're gonna give you. What have Trump gave y'all? What have he gave me? I ain't expecting him to give me nothing. I expect him to have a clean, running, booming economy. That's what he supposed to do. He supposed to give me shit. But the Democrat always talking about what he gave you. She gonna give me $50,000. She ain't gonna give your dumb ass shit, nigga. Cause first of all, like somebody said something about your lips. You can't pass a drug test, nigga. You got rat poison in your system.
It's just crazy, man. But no matter what y'all do, though, she's gonna win. Cause you know why? Cause America kicking Trump out. America. So you can go ahead and take your ass to the mega barbecue and see how they're gonna treat you. Then you're gonna understand. Well, if Trump wins, take away your rights and my rights too. So if you did vote for me, he's gonna take away your shit.
Go take away my shit.
Now, don't read, cause if y'all would have read Project 2025, y'all don't understand. But y'all don't read.
Have you heard about Project 2025? They're gonna take away your rights, niggas. Them white folk gonna take niggas' rights. Have you heard about Project 2025? And the Dow Jones is up.
Going at this lady like she ain't qualified, man. But like I said, all my heart, at least you voting. You ain't vote for shit, but at least you voting. Well, come on my timeline, Black Trump supporter, and tell me what Trump policies are. I ain't heard no policies. I don't know what is. Following this racist, man. Y'all got this black lady, man. You had black mothers, black aunties, everybody who been raising us our whole life. Black mothers have been keeping everything together for so long, while all the fathers been locked up or gone to dead. The black women. But y'all sitting on here dogging her out like she's a bad person. She ain't raped nobody. She ain't stole from nobody. She ain't climbed nobody.
He sure look like a Bobby.
She ain't said out her mouth, none of that. But I just want to say that though, man, because I'm trying to figure out where y'all man, like for real, man.
My bad, dog. I ain't smart as you.
It
my
ain't
bad.
gonna matter because it's more us than it is the y'all. I promise you that. And when the election time comes, it's gonna be a landslide. And when Trump lose, You take that red mega hat. You take that red mega shirt.
Here it come, y'all.
Turn that sun
Here it come.
sideways
Here it come.
and stick it straight up your candy.
Can you smell what this bitch is cooking? Oh, here come.
Becoming presidential nominee.
Uh-oh, here come a pastor. One of them jackleg Baptist pastors. To close it out, y'all. Here come one of them pastors. When y'all Baptist pastor, pastor so-and-so, Reverend so-and-so. Here he comes.
Confess. I wasn't too happy about that. But I'm all in now. I'm 100% now for this reason. This representative from Tennessee, sorry, Connie, from Tennessee, he called her a DEI candidate.
She is. I call her that.
And then he started calling her color.
Color?
Then he started calling her out of her name.
Like what?
And as a black man, I can't let no white man talk about no sister like that.
What? Look at the pastor, y'all.
And I'm not taking offense to it. Because who is more disqualified than Donald Trump?
Kamala Harris.
And Republicans are all in because he is the avatar for their grievance. How qualified does a black person have to be? Graduated at the top of her class at Harvard, went to law school.
That woman failed a damn bar exam. Let me see if he's gonna say that. The pastor line. Talk about how smart she is. Look it up. You ain't got to take my word for it. She failed her law exam. She had to take it again. How the hell she the top of her class and can't pass the damn test? Lord have mercy.
As Attorney General of the state, United States Senator, Vice President of the United States, but she's not qualified.
Nope. She's not.
I'm all in.
That's why that's your church.
And tell me how I feel about a black person. Stop the wrong with each other.
Appreciate y'all coming and whatnot. There was a lot of stuff that I learned in the session that I wasn't aware of before. And yeah, that's pretty much we definitely gonna do our part by spreading the words on everything that she was talking about today.
What word?
Getting authority to be educated on what the administration is actually doing, and she did just that to ensure that we get the right results come up in.
Fill us in on it.
Knowledge is power, and Kamala Harris has taught me a lot. So I feel
Oh my God.
What's your thoughts on that? I think it was great. I think it was informational. I enjoyed myself.
Beta males. Beta, beta, beta.
I think something that's really important is getting them registered to vote, especially during the Juneteenth holiday when we think about our communities and how important it is to Juneteenth.
I think it was amazing that she shared exactly what it is the administration is doing to help our community. Too often we criticize without information. Now we've got information to 100 Black Men of America through its membership. We got to make sure that the community is aware that this administration is supporting our small businesses and our young people. Like how she's sitting on the stuff that she's done in the past, the stuff that she did before she was vice president to help change the community and them off the dead. And even if you have have a criminal record, now you can apply for a loan. And I also like how she said everybody needs to vote. I like how she talked about home ownership in the Black community and the advantage of being a homeowner and the challenges that come with being a homeowner. Even when you become a homeowner and you're Black, there's more challenges that's added on to it. And I just like how she talked about like different stuff in the Black community. I really like how I was really moved by what she was saying. Especially when she was talking about
Well, y'all, since I'm out of work, gonna have more time on my hand. I'm gonna start going to the gym more so I can be on here with my shirt off. Somebody told me to take my shirt off. I ain't ready to take my shirt off yet. But since I ain't working, I can go to the gym more so I can be able to take my shirt off. And I'm gonna start doing more lives a little earlier. Do more lives because I like being able to interact with the people. As of right now, I'm sleeping and I'm up. Get it, got it good. Bye.